Jack it up. take my hand and we'll go away to a different place. Float on air and we'll hide away. I'll be your escape. Look up and feel the shifting winds tossing us around again. Hold tight, get ready to begin and just levitate.
All right, welcome to the Geek Fortress stream.
Howdy.
Sorry for the delayed start. I'm
What?
Coleman.
I'm Ryan.
Yeah, you were gonna make a joke?
No,
Oh,
we didn't delay it. We're just letting you listen to that non-copyrighted music.
yeah. Listen to some Tobu.
So Tobu.
I don't know what Tobu
3
is.
cheers for Tobu.
Yeah,
It's a good meat substitute.
it is. It is quite the good meat substitute.
Well, then.
All right, Doro, now listen here. Okay, you don't go for literal 10 seconds. You go for that figurative 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I think
You know,
figurative 10 seconds is where you get like Figure of Destiny, and we all know how good that card is.
it's pretty good. You can. It's modular.
It is modular.
I think we're almost done.
We only have one more match remaining in round 1, so hopefully we'll get this round 2 for you shortly.
Yeah. A figurative shortly.
Figurative shortly, as opposed to the literal ones, because as we all know,
Go literal or go home.
we know that
Or
now.
literally go home.
I don't think I'd want to literally go home.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Well, home is where the heart is, so you'd have to break
Oh,
your body down into
true.
your
Then
heart,
I'd have to like,
contort yourself in some kind of
Yeah.
Cronenbergy-esque ball.
yeah. And
Heart ball? Is that what you want? Heart ball?
How would that even work?
It doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Space is
well,
hard.
as we all know, space is the place.
Yeah.
So, anyway, this is Legacy tonight.
What?
I know. It said modern for a little bit.
What a dead format.
Well, it's so dead. We only have 12 people.
And all playing different decks.
Yeah, it's so dead. I mean,
So dead.
that's not modern. It's not modern turnouts. God, why is it so bad?
Oh no, it's the best format.
So, we listed what archetypes were played earlier.
Yeah.
Do you have the list on you?
I've got the list. It's right here. We got Bug Control, kind of like Bug Lands. He's playing
Okay.
a Cephalid Coliseum and some
Solid.
What's the black land that -2?
Cabal Pit?
Cabal Pit. He's got a Cabal Pit.
Solid.
And we got you, Blue White Stoneblade, Jund, Zombardment, Infect, Storm,
Josh
Blue White Control.
Lasso. Welcome.
Thanks for
to
joining.
Fortnite.
D&T, of course, Grixis, Bug Delver, High Tide, and Goblins. 12 different decks.
12 different decks. Strategy games.
Nice.
Bet you are a fan of,
Games?
I was gonna say, Shoots and Ladders. It's a very strategic game. I promise there's no luck involved.
My friend always tries to get me to play that, and he doesn't understand my quarrel with it. I'm like,
Your
we can
quarrel?
also just, like...
I didn't know you were from the 1700s. I didn't know you had
Yes.
quarrels.
I have very many with that game. I've lost almost every game of Shoots and Ladders.
Well, there's no way to win Shoots and Ladders. There's just a way to not lose.
It's the same as winning, I think.
I don't know if that's true.
Maybe they'll fight each other. Jund versus Bug. The age-old, what's better, green or red or blue?
I'm pretty sure in Legacy the answer to that question is always blue.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Force of Will is a pretty decent card from what I heard.
That card's trash. You gotta pitch a card and pay a life. Unless you're playing Death Shadow, that it fits right into your plan. Oh, Force of Will.
You got me.
Next level. High Tide, maybe.
We'll see what we can do.
We'll see how good the High Tide play is, and then
Yeah, it's Higher Tide.
higher. Oh right,
It's not High Tide, it's Higher Tide.
I see. What is the card that makes it Higher Tide?
Donovan? Donovan makes it Higher
Well, he's
Tide?
playing like some enchantment that's big.
I'm sure it is. It's Donovan.
Okay. He gets to name his own deck, I guess.
He does what he wants. Much
I
to the
do.
chagrin of anyone else.
Higher Tide.
Mm-hmm. I
He's
think
doing-
it's Palancron.
Well, I mean, doesn't
So.
High Tide sometimes play Power?
No, not really. Not at all.
Only on Vintage Cube, then.
Mm, I think even if you played in Vintage Cube, there'd be something wrong with you.
What? If you draft High Tide, somewhere along the lines, you get a Palicron, those two guys are hanging out.
Sure. You know what, Ryan? I'll let you have that one.
What you make infinite mana? Who doesn't want infinite mana? Mana's Dredge. They can still cast all their stuff though, so they want infinite mana.
You know, I've never seen a Phantasmagorian cast before,
Yeah,
and I want to see that, and I want to see someone discard 3 cards.
that's the world you live in.
That is the world I live in.
Casting cards that shan't not be
That are
cast.
I basically only play with unplayable cards.
No, you play. I've seen you play Path to Exile in Modern. Maybe like Deathwatch Shaman, very playable.
Oh, true.
Or do you mean like you build your decks to not have the mana base to cast your cards? You're like, I can't play this.
Well, I mean, in Living End, I was playing 4 Architects of Will, and there's no blue source, so I can't actually cast it.
True.
Look at that.
Unplayable. A man of his
Strictly
word.
unplayable. Like, literally no way to cast it.
They're still going.
Yep, they are.
There's some swears coming from out there.
So clearly one person is winning.
Yeah. Well, unless they went to draw and one person's fine with it. But
I guess.
I don't think that's the case.
I guess that's true.
I think the case is...
The case is closed?
Yeah.
The case is closed. It's not open.
Not open. It's getting more open, I think. As Chris either is stifling something or getting stifled. Not the card stifle, but more of like a emotionally stifling.
Emotionally You know, the card stifle's probably emotionally stifling too.
It very much is, especially the first time you get a cast against.
Yeah, it's got to be that way.
Fetch. Hold on. Oh, what? Can I get my land first? No. Stone Rain, you instant speed.
Hold on, I'm gonna play Death Ray Shaman. Hold up.
I
have effects.
Effects. I thought fetching was so safe.
Where's TJ? TJ is in Canada.
I'm
actually.
TJ.
He also morphed into Ryan. We're calling him Ryan now. It's a big thing. Make sure to mention on Twitter. Why is your name Ryan?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is what you do. But in all seriousness, he is doing Tracy Twitter. That is not where I was going to go with that, but it is now. Tracy Twitter, thank you for the follow.
The lightning bolt. But he's in Canada.
Canada
stuff.
Yeah, he's in Canada. He is at the Loading Ready Run pre-release that is happening tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific time.
What?
So you should all
that.
check that out.
I'm definitely gonna check it
Boom!
out.
Right there.
And not be at work from those hours and watch it later.
Yeah, I will maybe be there. I might be sleeping. I don't know.
Okay, we're about to start round 2.
Okay, I'll hop out there.
All right,
some
look
stuff.
at that. Our round 2 is available.
So I'm gonna go out there. Find
Yep.
something.
You do that. You do you, man. You do you. You do you. Look at that. Look at that. Da-da-da-da. So, anyway. Yeah, how are you guys doing tonight? I know, why is TJ in Canada? He really likes poutine. We turned him around on the whole poutine thing. Should be in Canada A. I think that's probably true. That's probably better, actually. It's Canada A. Yeah, that does make a little bit more sense. But anyway, how are you all doing tonight? Sorry to keep you waiting that long. There are about 40 of you watching just our intro screen, which mystifies me. It's like a maze. It's so mystifying right now. Yeah, we've got our round 2 on the way. Ryan is looking for a new match. Hopefully it involves a Stoneforge.
I got it. I fulfilled multiple people's wishes, I think.
Oh, look at that.
We got a Stoneforge off, but one of them
Okay.
is blue. It's Larry facing the wall, Harry against the wall.
Oh, the airy mirror.
Repair.
Oh, there's a repair.
Larry versus me now.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to see this nonsense.
No.
right?
So let me go out there. I'll find
All
things.
right, look at that repair. Starting the night off great. Got your wisdom teeth out today. Wow, that is unfortunate to hear. That is very painful from what I hear. Got second at your Legacy FNM. Nice. With what deck? Hopefully it was something fair and not a combo deck. Although, by your name, thinking it was High Tide. Well, I'm ready to be disappointed.
Okay, we got a new mirror-ish match. It's a Chris versus Chris.
Okay.
And I think Chris is gonna be on the wall. And he's playing the bug control, bug lands or whatever.
Okay. Random string of numbers. Welcome to the
Oh, I was
Fortnite
just gonna start saying
segment.
8, 9, 42. Well, what's it called? He's on bug control, and then other Chris is on blue-white control. So there you go.
All right, so control mirror,
Yeah.
the Chris mirror, and the control mirror.
Whose Chris's are crossed? Chris here. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the one.
Well, Chris Cross is gonna make you jump.
Yeah. But hopefully this match won't. Or maybe I want you to jump. I don't know. Do whatever you want in your own homes.
You're a free person.
You're free to do with what you want.
Oh, red green lands with blue for E and Academy runs. That sounds really cool.
Ruglands. Play Intuition. Get all your stuff. He's
Eh,
playing
eh.
Intuition.
Ooh, well that's not a reason to look to keep. All right, with that seamless transition out
So
of the way,
seamless. Ooh, a nice 6 out of Chris. Let's see what Chris rolls. Well, Chris also rolled a 6.
look at that.
Throwing the dice at the deck. Ooh. At his own deck.
Oh, he must
Ooh.
be very happy. With
Now
this
Chris is
matchup.
rolling a 4. This is gonna be.
I wonder
we
if-
should
I
do a
wonder if
Chris
it's-
Y on Bug side.
Oh,
Oh, they're
10.
switched.
Of course they are.
But at least you only have to switch the deck names because their names are right. Control match. There we go. There we go. So it looks like we had to crisscross. Eh?
I'll give you that one. That
Because
was
the
that one.
Chris's are crossed. There we go.
I wish I knew more lyrics to that song.
What song?
Jump by Chris Cross.
Oh, I don't even know that song.
Was it Wiggity Wiggity Wiggity? Want to tell you what's up?
Oh, okay.
That's it. That's the song.
Well, there you go.
So Misty Rainforest for Chris.
Getting probably
for
a
Blue White
underground
Control.
sea. Oh no, tropical. Maybe he. Who's telling me to get out? I love that movie though.
That is a great movie.
It is a great movie.
Fantastic movie. So Tropical Island for Bug.
Maybe a death rite. Probably not.
It's to be a ponder instead. The fishy ponder as opposed to the moon ponder.
Well, it's the Martine art, and you know how we
You
feel
know.
about that guy.
I was gonna say, Mark Teaton is holds a very special place in your heart.
Liliana Underground in
Pulse? No, it's a Wasteland.
Oh, okay. There you go. Maybe drawing the wasteland, getting his land-ish play, keeping that ponder right in play though. You know,
Well, I mean, you get to ponder every turn. You can't lose.
it's a merfolk.
It just stays around.
Oh, there we go. Moving into the graveyard. Okay, we're gonna see it. Oh, foil fun strand.
Yeah. So we're gonna
I think
go
he's-
fetch.
He's actually had like all foil decks.
Oh, this is not what you. This is not Blue Eye Control.
He's not. No, he's not playing that.
He's not?
No, he's playing like Helm combo in Light Tears. I think I didn't see any red,
Okay.
and he said when I asked him, he said it was something different. So
Tony, welcome to the
Metro
Fortress.
Anxiety. I hope you're feeling good tonight, though.
Yeah, anxiety is bad.
Yeah.
No, anxiety is not good.
It can be good sometimes when you're under pressure and you need to do it, get it done.
Told you. Look at that card
Is
in
that-
his hand.
He lied to me.
Oh, I told you.
Okay. All right, you got me. It's
Ha!
probably Jeskai then too.
By the way, also a ponder on the other side. The moon ponder this time. Neat.
Their arts are crisscross too. What do you know? Everything is subtly
You keep
different.
forcing
about it.
this joke, and it's only going to end up well because we're in Legacy.
Yeah, and there's two Chris's.
And they're both playing blue, so clearly the forces are strong.
Yeah, this dead format. Everyone's got the same name, same deck. Basic Swamp, a nice one, but just shipping it back.
Energy field off the top for this blue-white deck.
I was thinking he was on something else because I guess he was playing tops in his last version of it, right?
Which, by the way, we have decided to name this deck Control AF.
Oh yeah,
Yep. I believe you were here for this.
yeah, I'm here.
Yep.
I'm here right now.
Are you? Are any of us here?
No, there's just this deer back here. You got antlers.
Oh, snap. I totally do. Look at that. I have antlers.
Not Lancelot. It is Jeskai AF, but he's playing like As Foretold, Restore Balance, Ancestral, good stuff.
We saw him cast a Jace off an As Foretold
That was
last week.
sweet.
That was really weird.
You want Chris to win because his ponders are superior? Is the signed ones, or maybe we do a Chris Y for Bug Control, and a Chris E for As Foretold. Diversify the names.
I don't. Well, you know how I feel about diversification.
Not good, or There
Ah,
we go.
The
Aha.
joke. That was the joke. You don't know anything about me.
I
You know
nothing.
my name, not my story.
Yeah.
Hoo-hoo.
For a
Got
long
him.
time, I thought Coleman was your last name.
Everyone does.
Well, I used to be a Coverdale, or that's how people talk to me. I mean, now I'm Ryan. And I don't like it as much. I like last names.
Chris 1 and Chris 2 also solid.
There you go. Or
So-
Chris X, Chris or AB. Ooh, slamming the recipe. It's gonna be pretty good against this bug land style deck,
It would be if Chris didn't have Maelstrom Pulse.
or Force of Will. But,
Looks like it's gonna resolve.
yeah, I mean, nothing in the graveyard right now.
Oh,
matters
and
to
he has
Chris.
Abrupt Decay. So he's got a lot of things to cover this
There you
rest
go.
piece.
Not gonna get it on the end of the turn, just
Classic
gonna draw.
untapped draw Deathray Shaman.
Easy.
Classic.
I think if he had decay, I would have liked to see him just get it out of the way. But maybe he's just gonna main.
Looks like
phase
we're
it.
gonna decay now.
Okay.
And
Wasteland looking pretty cool.
I believe that decay should be exiled.
Is it? I thought it stays there.
No, the rest
Or
of
the
the
rest
is exiled.
The rest in peace is exiled. The rest in peace is exiled. Shouldn't matter, but
Is that rest in peace in the main? That is correct. There is rest in peace in the main, mostly because he has the helm combo.
yeah, main way of winning, I think. That and Jace.
Look, Quadrophile.
Quadrophile.
Fan of things in
Fours?
fours?
A big fan.
Big fan.
File for it.
That must be why you like playing Magic and get 4 of anything.
Anything. Just in
General
case.
Mario, welcome, sir or ma'am.
Mario. Good name for
7677.
a woman.
Welcome to the Fortnites.
Right now, getting some legacy action. Can maybe see a black card. Oh, there's the Death Right.
Yeah,
Coming in
Deathray
just
Shaman.
in time after that rest in peace.
Also, Chris has was that 3 basics against a Wasteland?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
And other Chris missing is like.
Missing his 4th land drop.
Yeah.
Looks like
Well, he missed it last turn.
blue white
Right?
actually is gonna be able to hit
Oh,
his.
here we go. There
Here
it is.
comes Asphalt.
There's the
see
card.
see if they want to fight over this.
He's got the pulse in hand, right?
Maybe push back a little bit.
Just a little push.
Yeah,
Not a fatal
little bit of
He might be playing fatal push. I don't really know. if he
extend
is.
some force fields. Maybe.
Ooh,
Just whoosh.
some force voids. Oh,
So
there
here
we go.
comes 1 off the top.
Nihil lands.
See if
We're gonna
Wants
force
to-
back.
wants to maybe mirror force it.
Oh. Mirror names, mirror force. Ooh, there you go.
Yep, and it looks like he's gonna pitch a counterspell.
Hmm.
Weird that you pitch a counterspell to a counterspell.
To counterspell something.
Hey,
I guess we're gonna see.
looks like still in response to be a brainstorm.
In response to this Azrael.
Yeah, in response to the force.
There we go. They're building the stack.
All right, gonna draw 3 cards. We are gonna find not Forceful, but a Life from the Loam.
A card.
That is in fact a card.
I wonder. I don't think he's playing like Days. Not like Days would do anything really right now, but he could if he maybe has Spell Piercers or something. He can Wasteland the Volk, eat the Volk, Spell Piercer or something. I guess it's landed.
As far as I remember, this Deathray Shaman is summoning sick.
All right.
So
So he
Ancestral
is.
Vision coming off the Asphalt.
Ooh, is that good?
Well, I hear Ancestral Recall is a pretty decent Magic card.
Yeah. No one seems to play it though anymore, so I don't really know.
I mean, it's clearly gone down in stock.
yeah. Still really expensive.
Yeah, it must be like Candelabra, where only one deck plays it.
Right.
Must be.
Must be the case. Let me see
So
Decay,
a second
right? Ooh,
Decay on the Asphalt.
still getting some pretty good value out of it.
See if he
though.
wants to Wasteland that Volcanic Island. Maybe shut him off lands.
I think I do. I mean, that Wasteland's just been sitting there.
Oh,
Ooh.
main deck Bajuka Bog.
Yeah.
That is a spicy number.
Oh, you're playing crop rotations and all that kind of business.
I did not know we were playing crop rotation until now, so look at that.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's very much like a bug lands deck. It's playing Stifles, Decays, Lilianas, and Jace and stuff like that. But it still has the Loam cards, and it still has like what's it called? The crop rotations.
So a backup Asphalt. And a
Nothing-
backup
oh,
Ancestral.
Man.
Look at that. Look
There
at
you go.
that.
Right back into it.
Drawn more cards than Chris had.
I really would have liked a Wasteland on that turn, though, or on his turn, just to do really anything you can. It's just sitting there right now, anyways.
I agree. Looks like We also have access to swords. See if we want to swords that Deathray Shaman. Looks like he's not going to. Maybe wants to leave that Scalding Turn available to go get a basic of some kind.
Yeah, or, I mean, I assume he's playing more than just 3 basics, but
I would hope so.
he also, I don't know if I definitely don't think he knows that Chris is playing Stifle. Not that he has one in his hand, but.
I was going to say. So it looks like we're going to see a Wasteland now. Better late than never.
And then
And
into
Liliana of the Veil. Now, that card would normally be really, really good.
Unless our opponent just drew like
6 cards over the course of the last 2 turns.
But being able to pitch his life alone feels pretty
Yeah.
good.
Now that does feel pretty good, but Chris is going to pitch an extra land.
Oof.
And that Wasteland not looking super hot.
Yeah, Chris E has been making all his land drops anyways, so with a lot of basics, it seems like not so much in Chris's favor. He does have a lot of good mid-range threats to try to beat this deck, but the Wasteland plan is kind of meh.
Yeah, especially right now, because this Deathray Shaman looks to be getting... Or no! Ooh, Enlightened Tutor.
Oh, there you go. So maybe he doesn't have any more basics, or he just wanted the...
So,
white
no.
source.
Ooh, I think actually he's got this in the bag right now.
is that another Reston?
Yeah, rest in peace on top. He has Helm of Obedience in hand.
Ooh. So, now
So it's looking really good for him.
putting this right there where it needs to be.
Yeah.
Click up as we're toward the wand.
Yeah, look at that. We can now cast some 1-drops for free.
This is looking pretty grim. Let's see.
Well, he did just tutor.
But didn't he have to pay? Oh, man.
How about another Ancestral?
Is
How about,
9 cards good?
You know, that's
Well, what if he has to discard a hand size? Oh my gosh.
Then that Liliana of the
Boy,
Veil is going to do extra work.
Would his face be red? So you just slam the Rest in Peace. Next turn, go for Helm.
Well, it looks like we're going to play Rest in Peace right now. Maybe try to blink that Deathray Shaman.
Yeah, and getting the loam out of there. It seems like a pretty good.
Seems like a fine thing.
So much
to
graveyard
do.
exiling in game 1.
True.
Like entire graveyards.
Yeah. And Deathray Shaman to nip the little things in the bud.
Well, he's got the 4th mode, which is pretty cool.
Oh, attacking?
Attacking.
Yeah. That's the hidden, it's the hidden 4th mode on Deathray Shaman.
He's got a 15-turn clock right now.
By the way, 5th mode, creature type elf.
He can block, too. He's got a big butt.
Blocks Goblin Lackey all day long.
All day. That's like one of the main reasons I feel that deck is not as good.
There's a couple reasons why I don't think that deck is good.
Oh, yeah.
Number 1 being GT, number 2 being Stoneforge Mystic.
And you can actually get GT with
With
the Stoneforge Mystic.
Wow. Whoa. What a concept.
Batterspell's pretty good against them, too.
Yeah, pretty so.
Pretty
So
much
Wasteland off the top.
Can hit a Tundra, but not really going to do much. I mean, he...
Also, maybe looking to... Okay, so it looks like we're going to pitch the Wasteland. So,
Okay.
look at that.
Getting a land anyways.
Yep.
Maybe,
Maelstrom Pulse here on probably
Rest in
the
Peace.
Rest in Peace.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think he has to. Maybe we'll see.
See if Chris
Brainstorm.
wants to
Free
brainstorm.
brainstorm. Seems okay. I mean, he's drawn so many cards. I can't imagine Force is too far down. Tapping mana.
Looks like he is going to tap mana for this.
All right. Saving the free
Maybe he
one
wants
drop
to
or something.
save it. Oh, looks like we did find Counterspell. You can leave the... I guess you can leave the Helm on top.
Yeah, keep it out of your hand. Maybe he has like a. Or you know, has Chris played a land for this turn?
He has not. That was going to be the Wasteland.
Could be a Thoughtseize hidden or something. It's like just a Jason hand. Yeah.
So, the 4th mode on Deathray Shaman is going to come into play, but I don't think it's going to matter a whole lot
I think
because
this game is about done.
this game is over. Helm of Obedience.
Read it.
Chris is going to look at
And
it,
we.
and so will we.
Let's pick it up. Go to game 2. Well, dang. Mainboard Rest in Peace. Pretty rough for the Lum style deck.
Yeah, the lone Deathray Shaman deck not looking super hot against the main deck. Rest in peace.
Well, maybe we can get a glimpse at what the Maral Age token. I was like, what is that card? Garrick coming in? Maybe Thoughtseizes? Yeah,
Garrick would be quite the card, but I'm not sure it's
Leovold
fit
from
in
the
this
side.
matchup.
Yeah, Leovold would have been good at any point when our opponent
Oh,
drew
yeah.
like 12 cards.
Yep. So, Helm of Obedience really locked the game up there. Because of the way it's worded. Well, initially it says pay X and tap.
X can't be 0.
X can't be 0. It says that literally on the bottom of the card there. I know there's a lot of text there,
There's a lot of text.
but he does in fact have Energy
He
Field.
is
on his
playing
deck.
Energy Field.
Angelina 204. Welcome to the Fortnites.
Hello.
So Helm of Obedience says, pay X and tap. Your opponents can reveal the top X cards of their library until
They hit a creature.
they hit a creature.
Or X.
Or X.
And then if they hit a creature, goes in the graveyard, you get it.
If they hit a creature, it just comes into play, doesn't hit the graveyard.
Oh, okay.
No matter what those cards, it's mill a card until you hit a creature.
Yeah. And if they can't ever get any cards in the graveyard, to build
Congratulations! You win.
X, you get milled.
Yep, you get decked. You don't get
Does-
milled.
Is the helm? Does it sacrifice?
It does sacrifice itself.
But if you mill him, does it sacrifice too?
No, only if it's a creature.
There you go.
It
So you
only
could play
mills
an
if there's
EDH
creature.
and get someone every turn with it.
There was actually a bit where I was playing Helm in Joe's not Reanimator.
Enchantress?
Enchantress deck.
Well, yeah, why not?
Well, it's your opponent would top, and then you'd be like, mill 3.
Oh. Gotcha.
It was actually a pretty decent way to do that.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
So, as
You
you
can't
saw,
target yourself either with it.
cannot target yourself.
Can't mill your own Miri Scowl.
No, you can't mill your own Miri Scowl.
Well, what are you gonna do?
So as we see there, Energy Field coming out of the deck post-board. Not really an aggressive matchup, plus he has Abrupt Decay.
Yeah, not worth it.
Not
much a dead
really
card.
doing a whole lot for him.
It's also not even very good just on, like buying time. Sometimes you can just play it even without the Rest in Peace or something just to, fog some attacks. But Chris isn't really playing any major threats. He's like Baleful Strixes, Deathweight Shaman, and like Jace. So.
Yeah, not really any real thing there.
Well, hopefully we can see our opponent not draw like 12 cards, and maybe Chris will get something.
Yeah, maybe. That's definitely what's...
And starting with the basics too is pretty rough for like the Wasteland Plan deck.
Yeah, what you might see,
Pseudo-Wasteland.
what you might see game 2 is maybe less reliant on the Wasteland Loan plan.
Yeah.
Maybe you look to establish an early threat and try to ride that to the game.
I think it's like a get Leovold on the field.
Or get
Swing
a
3.
Planeswalker and try to just protect it. Like Liliana of the Veil would have actually been pretty good against that
Yeah,
hand.
yeah. But I mean, he already had so many cards in hand. And
Yeah.
Helm combo, so
Yeah.
kind of what are you gonna do?
That is one way to beat Liliana. Just have more cards
Yeah.
than you ever think possible.
Just throw fetches in the graveyard. I am wondering though if Chris E is playing only the 3 basics. I guess he fetched with Scalding Tarn to get Tundra, so maybe that's why.
Yeah, maybe.
He probably does have more basics, I would imagine. I mean, he's only playing like a 3-color deck, but I think he's playing Blood Moon too.
That would not surprise me. Would not surprise me.
You can Enlighten Tutor for it.
You can do a lot of things with Blood Moon.
I'm wondering if Chris. It
Nope,
looks like
that's 7.
cards. Okay.
7 cards on the dot. So Maelstrom Pulse, Wasteland, and Loam in hand for the Bug deck, and on the other side,
Secret card.
Basic Island already in hand.
A good start. Looks like
And
Chris is shifting
Ancestral.
back.
Looks like actually 2 Ancestrals. That is actually a pretty solid card.
That
pretty
seems
solid
about.
card.
And Chris E's passive ability: draw 9 cards.
Well, you do have. You are going to have time. That is the one thing you are going to have. You are going to have 4 turns.
Yeah.
So you can just suspend it, just like, hey, if I draw and as foretold, cool.
I've got a second one.
Yep.
I mean, you probably just suspend the second one turn 2 anyways, unless you have that.
I mean, if you're into that sort of thing.
If that's your.
If
kind of
that's your thing,
procrastinating drawing cards.
I'm gonna wait 4 turns to draw these cards.
So Chris is keeping. This is like 3 hands, Abrupt Decay, Jace.
Looks to be an intuition in hand as well.
Ooh, there you go.
I got
Bummer with the Rest in Peace main board.
I got a good feeling about this game for Chris.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think he's
Could
gonna
you
cast a. I think he's gonna cast an instant.
On like turn 3, maybe turn 2.
No, it looks to be
Or-
turn 3 here.
What's it called? Yeah.
So Ponder for the As Foretold deck.
Other Chris. It's
For
very hard.
Chris 1 and Chris 2.
Chris is pondering. Oh, other Chris is pondering. You have to know which Chris we were just talking about.
Yes, true.
Which Chris? Who knows? One Chris comes in, or 2 Chris
One
come
Chris
in,
to roll-
one Chris leaves.
One Chris to rule them and in the darkness bind them. So Delta,
Passing it on back.
Trophy 712.
Maybe he's got a Stifle in hand or something.
Welcome to Fortnite.
Holding up that Abrupt Decay.
So
No active threat.
electing to ponder over suspending the ancestral.
Maybe just trying to find that
Oh.
Aspertold that he found.
I was gonna say, find the Aspertold
An
in here.
ancient tomb.
Off
Wow.
Ancient Tomb?
We can ask him, but it's kind of up to him.
Yeah, it's been a...
Oh,
Let's see, has the Force elected not to force, and this is coming back
is
to
he
bite.
gonna force the Aspertold? Or I
He's
mean
gonna,
the
I
ancestral?
think he's gonna decay the Aspertold in response.
That seems good. Well,
So,
it seems like what you gotta do.
Yeah, at this point especially. So for everyone wondering about the deck list, we try to do what we can. We don't make any promises, because, well...
At one point, I was like, "Yeah, I'll type up deck lists." I'm like, "I'll type up like the crappy deck list I want to type up."
I was gonna say, we all have we all have jobs. We all have other things to do, and sorry, it's very, very time consuming.
You can speculate. He's probably got what you think he's got.
Yeah, it's an
And
Aspertold deck.
discarding the hand size and throwing the ancient tomb away. Probably
Well-
don't need too many of those.
Untap drew a second decay, so another Aspertold at the top's not going to be long for this world either.
Yeah. But, I mean, as we've seen, every time he slams Aspertold, he just gets to draw 3 cards.
Oh, that's true. Look at that. We found another cool piece of information here. He does have Basic Island.
Yeah.
Interesting deck building consideration there.
There you go. So we can pretty much piece this together.
So,
Oh,
Jace the Mind Sculptor.
fetching for a probably...
You know what that can't be?
Huh.
Abrupt Decade.
It's true. Can be pulls. Grabbing a Tundra.
And taking 2 off that Ancient Tomb.
I mean, we can ask him to lay out his deck if he wants to. It's pretty much up to him. I'm sure he would have no problems doing that. But
At
the same
I always
time-
just double check with the players before I make any decision.
yeah, parting out your deck on camera in between rounds probably doesn't want to really do that. But maybe at the end.
Thank you for the follow.
K-Mom, you?
K-Mum.
K-Mom?
K-Mum, you.
You.
As opposed to me.
Not me. K-Mom, me. Oh!
So it looks to be an intuition.
The old end of turn?
I'm not sure. It might be in response. And it looks like we may be fighting a battle over this.
I don't... Ooh, I mean,
Is
grabbing
this-
3 forces...
Is this the hill he wants to die on? Oh, dang!
Oh, dang.
That's 2 on the day. That is a subscription
Oh.
with Twitch Prime.
Woo!
That's 3 months in a row. That means you are going to be able to get 3 high fives if you meet me at an event.
I think he just did it in response, but he got forced.
Yep, I think it's going to get forced, and
Yeah, we got
it's going to resolve.
brainstorm.
Going to brainstorm
Pass it
and
back.
pass it all the way back.
Well, let's see. He's got his own Jace. I don't know if he has the 4th land.
Has Deathrite Shaman and Deed.
Deed.
Not Pulse. Deed does not
He
hit
does
Jace either.
not do much against that guy.
Not at all. Whew.
Seems
Staring
like a
at
rough
that
spot.
decay. That decay is looking longingly at Jace.
Yeah.
Like, I want to target you.
Ooh, and another Aspertold. It's like he's playing 8 of them.
Feels like it. By the way, Nike ID, welcome to the Fortnites.
I wait my high fives.
Well, you just gotta come over here.
At least he's got the decay target now.
He does have a decay target.
So I almost want to decay in response to the brainstorm, so he doesn't draw, the ancestral visions he's probably gonna draw.
Well, that looked to be a Fate Seal, not a Brainstorm.
Oh, really?
Yes.
There you go.
So we're gonna see a decay on that on the end step.
No force. Seems like a bold play.
Solid no force there. Pro tip of the day: don't force the uncounterable spells.
Yeah, unless you need to make pyromancer tokens, like really.
So let's see if he wants to try to slam that.
Dual action high fives. We could probably set that up.
I think it could probably do that.
Are you gonna be right hand, left hand?
Oh, it's definitely right hand.
I'll do left hand.
All right. Got him.
Got him.
Look at that.
You can actually collect your high fives right now. We can just
Yeah. Just look at that. Storm count 1.
high five count 1.
Yeah, high five count 1. So, Jace on the other side trying to match the Planeswalker on Planeswalker battle. Looks like it's not going to work out for him.
No, Chris has a lot of cards.
He's not really willing to enter that game state.
No, he's gonna force it away,
Yeah.
but not force away.
All right, Zach, listen here. Standard Aux? Aux? That is even a real word, Zach.
It does alk.
It doesn't do anything of the sort. So, Ponder for...
Chrissy
Yep.
and
Chris.
It's Chrissy and Chrissy. No matter
Boy.
what we do, it's hard to diversify names. And let's see, going down to 10.
Oh, wow.
Lava axing himself. Well, I think we missed some Force in Ancient Tomb Life.
Force and Ancient Tomb Life, the only kind of life that he knows.
Yeah. I'm all about that Force Ancient Tomb Life. Usually it's a sneak and show, but I like this deck a lot better.
So it looks like we did find Restore Balance. I don't think he wants to suspend that for 10 turns.
No. Seems like maybe he can grind that long.
I'm sure you could probably try. It looks like he found a copy of...
Is that a surgical?
I think that might be Surgical. Now, that is a pretty good card to try to win counter battles.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure what that middle card is. That is an Enlightened. That is a
Tutor.
foil Enlightened Tutor. I haven't seen one of those in a long time.
Yeah. Ooh, Sword's the guy. Keep him off
Swords or
mana.
Deathrite Shaman. Now
Go
he
to
is going to go
21.
back up to 20. He does have the life total advantage.
Let's see if that plays out for him.
He has lapped him in life total.
I know, generally, when I have more life, I'm winning.
I think that's how it works. I think that's what they mean by scoreboard.
Yeah,
How else do you win if you don't win on the scoreboard?
right, exactly.
Obviously.
Right now, the scoreboard, though, realistically, is I've got a Jace, you've got 3 lands. I think I'm winning.
So, main phase Brainstorm, the old main storm in action.
The main storm, trying to
Main
find some
storm.
lands.
The main storm in Snohomish, Washington,
Ooh.
as opposed to Maine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Chris's family's originally from Maine. Chris Y. So there you go.
That's why he's a fan of the main storm. We cracked the code.
Got it.
So Thoughtseize gonna look to reveal his hand. Maybe he's looking to cast the Enlightened Tune in response.
I think so. Seems pretty good. Put this card on the top of my deck instead. Just gonna show him the
Went for the
surgicals.
foil one.
Yeah.
You got to get that value
Oh, yeah.
somehow.
It hurts more not to have the foil. You know.
By the way, for anyone wondering right now, I'm going to try to nip this question in the bud. TJ is up in Canada. Not at the moment. I think he's still...
I think he said Canada.
I think he might still be sleeping right now. I think he's heading up to Canada in a little bit. But he's going to be doing the pre-release for Loading Ready Run. Starting,
Sweet.
I think that's tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific. You all should check it out. It's going to be fantastic. And he said he promises to force red.
Oh, God. Of course.
So if he doesn't actually play any red cards, never let him live that down.
For sure. And we got Chris at 18 after the Thoughtseize.
Yep. Oh, look at that. Battling back.
Uh-oh. I mean, no red source for Chris, but he has a Scalding Tarn. He could fetch... well, Chris Y has 2 basics, so I don't know how good the Blood Moon is.
Is that a humility?
I didn't see, but it would be pretty good if he knew about the whole Meryl Age plan.
That is very cool. So, Rest in Peace for now in play.
Yeah. Ugh. Just a lot of these cards
It
match
is
up
in
pretty
fact
good.
on the Loading Ready Run Twitch channel. Actually, there is the link right there.
Oh, and Pernicious Deed. I mean, being able to hit that Rest in Peace is kind of a big deal.
I was gonna say he might not pop it right now. Might be waiting until you see the helm.
Surgical seems kind of like a aggressive card to have when you have Remain Word Rest in Peace.
That's true. And it looks like we're just gonna see the Fate Seal U.
Yeah.
Chris making sure that
Start
it
getting
can't
that
actually
win
hit
con on.
Planeswalkers.
But it does get that Rest in Peace.
The Lincoln Mind Harness. I haven't seen a Mind Harness in a long time.
Mind Harness.
Yep. Cumulative Upkeep 1. Control enchanted creature. So enchant
Yeah.
only red or green creature though.
Oh.
So Wasteland gonna take out the Tundra. That humility looking a little harder to cast now.
Yeah. Not like the
Really hard to cast now.
Ah, I see.
It's fine. We only have to wait 4 turns for Asvertold.
Yeah. Or
Cast
4
that for
turns for
free.
Jace.
Yep.
That's right
Jason
now.
9 gonna uptick.
Not much of an answer. I think
What does he
we're going
want
to see a bottom out of that. Maybe he's thinking.
Found the Restore Balance again. Now he's really thinking about this. Looks like we're gonna throw it all the way to the bottom.
Yeah. Maybe it was just like Maelstrom Pulse or some kind of...
I think if it was Pulse, he would have instantly thrown it to the bottom.
That's true.
So Thoughtseize is going to
No
reveal
Thoughtseize. Ooh.
the classic hand.
What is that other card? Oh, that's Restore
Blood
Balance.
Moon, Surgical, Restore Balance, Humility.
None of those cards really doing much, but I think we have to take... I think it's the Humility.
We have to take something.
Yeah.
It's a Thoughtseize.
I think I like taking the humility. I mean, the Blood Moon, he has his basics. Yeah, seems like a good trade. Even though we do have removal on board for that humility too. But
By the
really,
way,
the Jace is the problem.
that might be my personal favorite for weirdest hand I've ever seen in Legacy when you have a Jason play.
Surgical Blood Moon, restore balance,
And humility.
and humility.
Yeah. So Thespian stage.
Maybe that would be sweet if Chris had a crop rotation. Actually, maybe we can see an end of turn Mega 2020 kill you.
Well, yeah, maybe actually if he could draw a crop rotation off the top. Well, actually, no.
Is Chris Hellbent right
'cause
now?
He is Hellbent, so that Jace is going to be...
The
believe-
ulti.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that card on top. Let's see.
So what are we going to copy?
Ancient.
Copy Ancient. Yeah, I was going to say copy Ancient too.
Not too bad. Activate your melee just faster. But I mean, with the card on top, I think for lack of a better, he copied the Flooded Strand, so he can fetch.
Neat.
That's a cool. There you go.
Neat.
Fetch to find an answer. I mean, it's like Maelstrom Pulse.
That's what card Chris put on bottom. Leovold.
Oh.
So that way, if yeah, it's just neat. I don't know how else to describe that. It's just neat.
Yeah.
So if that way, if the Jace Fate Seals, it will result in Chris drawing a card because it does target you.
Oh, right.
So maybe he's just like, I don't even want to have to deal with this.
A creature on the board, especially Leovold of all of them.
Yeah.
Seems fine. I wonder what he taught. Probably just like a land or something.
Probably. I mean, it's one of those things with the fetch land and a Jace. Do you leave it on top? Do you try to play the mind game no matter what?
You just don't. Cool interaction though, getting the fetch.
Yep,
land.
Wasteland off the
Yeah.
top. Not going to do it. And it looks to be Jace the Mind Sculptor taking down game 2.
Chrissy and Chris Wise asking why.
Well, turns out Jace the Mind Sculptor is in fact better than all.
It's pretty good.
I think I heard a song about that once.
Yeah.
I can't confirm that. I don't know where I heard it from.
Oof.
But anyway, we're going to head back up to the booth.
Pretty
There's
hard for the.
about probably 10 minutes left in the round.
Could go see if there's something else out there.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I will see you up in here. He's going to be
I'll
out
be
there.
gone.
He's going to do some things and other things. And yeah. So, welcome back up to the booth. I just saw some As Foretold actually taking down just a normal bug control deck with Leovold. Not really what I was expecting to see here, but that's why they played the game. As Foretold really winning game 1 off the back of, I think, triple Ancestral Vision. And then game 2, just Jace the Mind Sculptor. Turns out, still good. How playable is Blue Red Delver with 2 Volcanics? The answer is very, very playable. Ryan is currently working on seeing if Chris is willing to spread out his deck or do something. I'll try to see if I can get a picture of it later. You can check that out on Twitter. My Twitter should be coming up pretty quick. Right there. The one on your right. I'll try to see if I can get a picture of it at some point tonight. But anyway, to the... What is it? 93 people watching. Hello, I'm Coleman. My co-host is Ryan. We're playing some Legacy action. This is round 2 of 4 tonight. Coming at you from Geek Fortress. It's a shop in Snohomish, Washington. About an hour north of Seattle. And... Sorry about this. There we go. Someone was trying to call me. Alright, no problem. We will see what we can do. We make no promises, however. Any Enchantress here? I don't think we have any Enchantress here tonight. I know there's one person who normally does. He's on something else, but you never can tell with them. If you're new to the stream, we do this stream 3 times a week. We do Wednesdays at... Hey. You know, I was doing just fine before I met you.
How's it going? Just okay?
Just okay.
You want a soda?
Would love a soda.
I only got one.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Look at that. Peace out,
Didn't
Tevin.
you actually want a soda? Is that another match?
We do have another match. Okay, that's
Is
basically
that
a soda.
refreshing enough.
That is quite refreshing.
We've got James Johnson on the wall playing Storm.
Okay,
Well, Stormish.
tiny fins.
He called it anti-up.
I do like anti-up.
What was it? Ad nauseum tendrils and tune.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's playing Tiny Fins, anti-up, Storm with Gristlebrand, whatever you want to call it. And then Larry is on Blue-White Stoneblade.
And actually, for those of you who are wondering, his list literally just appeared in the chat. That is Larry right there.
Oh, there you go. Larry with the list.
Look at that, and this is game 3?
I think game 3. Yeah.
Okay.
It must be. Because it's Storm.
Uh,
Losing fast or winning fast.
yeah.
What
Look
do we
at that.
got? Pretty traditional. Oh, 1 mentor. Cool. 4 ancestral vision.
That is bold.
Going for it.
Bold. That's probably coming out in this matchup. But
Yeah, I would have to imagine. Some cards are probably coming out of this matchup.
what are we gonna use there?
Gristlebrand. Because he's playing the Gristlebrand.
Nah.
Well, I guess Tendrils kind of has Gristlebrand, right? Is that him?
Well, you know, you do have to get to 10 at some point.
And then, yeah, Stoneforge.
All right, so we're gonna head down there for hopefully a game 3.
I think so.
Okay. You sure?
No.
Fair enough. Well,
Let's do it.
you know what I'm not sure about?
What?
Nothing. All right. Yep, we do have a game 3 here for you guys.
I think James is on the play. Oh, you got the names mixed up. And this time they have different names, different people, different lives. Different
Well, you know
difference.
what? I blame TJ.
Okay, fair enough. He's not here to have done anything.
That's why we blame him. Obviously.
Okay, I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Well, Brian, why is it called Antio?
Because he's playing Ad Nauseam Tendrils, so Ant, but he's also playing it in Tomb.
So anti.
Anti. And
Yeah.
the up is because you don't know what's up with him. He's playing a Gristlebrand and some Entombs. Yeah. Oh, we were gonna do all Chris all day, but I figured throw some new names in.
We're really diversifying the format. We're adding Larry and James.
Yeah. So we got 3 names, 12 decks. Should be a good night. James keeping like a hand of double brainstorm lands, I think.
Well, I think he's taking
Ponder.
the
Oh,
anti-up
there's 2
name.
Infernal Tutors.
He's taking the anti-up name a little too literally.
Yeah.
He's definitely going all in.
Do you
on
think
those
they had
brainstorms.
to ante before?
You know, I wouldn't put it past James.
Hopefully he doesn't lose the one of Shallow Grave or Gristlebrand.
Well, I'm just checking Larry's list really quick to see what he has for counterspells.
No
Looks to be
forces in the
a
name.
copy of Spell Snare.
That's
which is
pretty good
interesting.
actually against Storm.
Out of the sideboard has 3 forces.
There you go.
A Meddling Mage
Meddling
and a
Mage's pretty good.
Sanctum Prelate.
Ooh, and Revoker actually pretty good in this matchup.
Yeah, and 3 copies of Aethersworn Canvas. So he came to play.
And if he knows about the Gristlebrand plan, Containment Priest is actually okay. But
Storn, yep, Storn. That is the new deck.
Storm.
Storn.
Now I like it. Don't change it.
Well, you know, I call it Storm because it loses the Thorn of
Oh.
Amethyst.
Yeah.
Effects.
Storm.
Don't worry, I just saved it there. Okay.
Cool. I'm glad. I'm glad it's saved.
Okay.
James
Okay.
playing with these dice. Maybe trying to count Storm mentally.
By the way, this reminds me of a really good story. So I was just at a legacy GP, not CTAC, but the one before it.
Okay.
And some guy was just tanking with Ant, and he was just sitting there, and then he immediately said, "Yeah, I'll keep." And his opponent was like, "Okay, whatever. You know, he clearly can't kill you quickly.
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
took forever." And goes, "Turn 1, kill you." And the guy was like, "Why do you take so long?" He's like, "I had to figure out if you were dead on turn 1 or 2."
I've definitely tanked on some of those hands that are like double Lotus Petal, no lands. Like, I can kill you if you don't have anything, but... Ooh.
So
Pondering
you are
to-
the Storm aficionado here.
Yeah, that seems like a good... I think he drew Probe off that.
I think that was a probe, yeah.
But with a Cabal Ritual and an LED below, that seems pretty good.
So Larry finding a Misty Rainforest off the top.
Ooh.
And now we get to see his hand as well.
The old deck check. Let's see.
Oh, looks like he's on a mold of 4.
Force with Brainstorm and two of those guys. So
Well,
ladies.
I mean,
Now
it
there's
would
one.
make sense that he would find a Force off his mold of Force. 4.
Solid key.
Yep, so Brainstorm for James. Gonna find that fetch line. Gonna complete the full recall. And 2 copies of LED, making
He's got
it 3 total.
3 total. 3 Black Lotuses seems okay with 2
But
Infernal
no
Tutors.
real. So he does have
He's got
2
the land,
tutors.
too. Put back one of the tutors and maybe, like, well, I think you might want to actually fire off this duress now, but it really doesn't help you if he draws a land.
Yeah, if he draws a land, this is gonna look a little bit worrisome.
Yeah, I wonder what James has in his sideboard. Probably outside of, like, Chain the Vapor or Echoing Truth effects. I wonder if he's playing, like, the Push or something like that.
Would not surprise me for him to play Push. I know he's a big fan of that card.
I don't know. I think he might just be on the 3, like, Chain 3 Hercules, but I don't know if he really wants to bring Hercules in this matchup.
That is a good question, most
Fort
Lost.
Smug? What's Fort Smug?
It's a picture of Austin's face because
Oh.
he's very smug. If
Is
you
he?
hadn't noticed,
I don't know.
just
He's a smiley guy. Sure of himself.
he is very sure of himself. Anti-up Storm. Think Ant, but with Entomb. Anti, and then you're throwing it all up in the air.
Equals 10 fins. Mini fins.
Tiny Fence.
We should just really just call it Storm, because then no one's going to question it until they see the reason.
You know what? It's Storm now.
Oh, I meant get all the anti
Nope,
up.
nope. We've committed. We've
Okay.
committed.
We're up.
We've gone all in.
It's because if he loses, they get to take his best card. It's Battle City rules.
Oh man, I don't even know what your best card would be in this deck.
You just take like an LED or a duel.
I was gonna say you take the tendrils so we can't win.
Yeah. Okay. For the rest of the turn.
For the rest of the turn, we
no
just can't win.
Tendrils. Game 1, he's just like, I'm just going to have to rest them a bunch of times.
Oh, I guess you can cast Gristlebrand.
Okay. Well, no, what you do is you take out the Grizzlebrand, and that way his Shallow Grave is just dead.
Oh, fair enough. Bill Chap 99.
Ooh, thanks.
Quite the enterprising fellow.
Oh, there we go. Here it comes.
So Cabal Ritual gonna add 3.
Looks like Larry's letting that resolve. No Thresh. No Thresh for you. Thinking about
Sorry,
it.
really quick.
Oh, he actually is gonna. We're gonna see a Force out of it. So back to square one, I think. Past the
All right.
Ooh, that's not good.
Oh.
Well, it's good for one side of the table.
Yeah. If Larry can find a land here, it's
He-
gonna look really
He just
good.
fetched. He played the Flooded Strand.
Well, I'm glad he could find the land.
He found it. Oh, you mean actually fail the fighting?
Yeah. Yep.
Fetch. I can't do it. I just can't find it. I wonder if we're gonna see maybe a brainstorming response. It's not the best feeling ever, but
Well, is that Inquisition?
no. No. It couldn't be. It wouldn't be.
I hope it's Inquisition.
No, there's no way. Unless it's. Is there a card actually just Inquisition?
Well, yeah. There's a card called Inquisition. It wouldn't be good, but you know.
Well, neither would Inquisition or Kozilek's.
I don't know. That's an Inquisition of Kozilek right there.
It is?
Yes, it is.
There
No
you go.
jumper cables. Welcome to the Fortnites.
I almost like. I mean, I get it. It's a fair enough card, but
Looks like
Oh, just
we're going to
taking
end up
Stoneforge.
taking the Stoneforge Mystic.
green screen above Ryan's head is.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's totally not doing anything now.
It's
Got
deer.
him.
Oh dear.
Are you saying you're gonna tragic clip this deer?
No, I would never.
Cause that's kind of messed up, man.
Is that just the Tarmogoyf part? Is that what the deer's from?
Yeah, well, they deer are running from Tarmogoyf.
Oh, poor buddies.
Or I should say the Lurgoyf.
Oh right. They
So,
don't really know his name.
a second Aethersworn Canonist.
Maybe he's got
Brainstorm
Massacre?
not gonna find anything.
A land.
Well, step 1, I guess, of
Get
6. Step 1 of 6.
I think the only reason I don't like IOK is just because like you want to hit Force so many times.
Ha! But what if you take the blue card, so you can't force?
That's true,
It's like you hit force anyway.
right? Unless they have like maybe 3
Anything
blue
else?
cards or
Unless they
4
have
blue
literally
cards,
anything else. Yep.
5 blue cards.
Who has 5 blue
Ooh,
cards?
just jam.
Are
off
we
the-
looking to storm off now?
I don't know what's in his yard as far as like anything to deal with these other
Okay.
swords carrying this.
So maybe.
Just setting up this like passive flames.
Infernal Tutor. Gonna crack one of them.
Wait, I'm confused. Okay. Oh, he has passing flames in his hand, so he's grabbing a massacre or something probably right now.
Well, he can't cast it.
That's very true.
So
maybe he's grabbing a artifact.
and
that
I think
can kill
James
both
is
of them.
just now realizing he can't actually cast anything.
Maybe he's just doing it to get the massacre in hand past turn because he's got the passing flames in
He
the yard.
might be.
There we go.
So yeah, it is going to be a massacre.
Yeah. Well, he cracked one of the LEDs, so I think we're just
Well,
gonna.
he's got the other one still. So
Yeah, on the field. Wait, I'm confused.
there we go. Okay, he is going to actually crack it. So it's going to turn into Demonic Tutor and going to pass the turn on back.
Okay.
And hope Larry did not find a way to counter this massacre.
I think it's fine, or that's kind of your line anyways, because you have to crack your LED to get Hellbent to get the massacre in hand, and you have lethal if he passes back after the swings. So we just got to make
So
sure
found
that
another copy of Infernal Tutor.
he doesn't have any way of dealing
I
with
was going to
this.
say, did he find... Actually, if he has Spell Snare here...
Spell Snare would be pretty... No, or
Spell
Spell Snare...
If he can Spell
Yeah.
Snare the
Infernal Tutor. But I think James has some Duresses in his yard, so if he has enough mana, which he should... I think he has at least Cabal Ritual.
Well, it's because he's got Infernal Tutor in hand.
So
And I don't think he... Because he doesn't have any Dark Rituals.
But he can cast this, crack his LED, so that would... He can Infernal Tutor right now
Yeah.
for a Ritual.
Okay.
Crack his LED, cast Pass and Flames with...
Ooh, that is a good card.
Well, he's going to have to pay 2 mana. So,
Alright.
with that, yeah.
So he is going to end up paying 2. So this
So
Infernal
let's see.
Tutor is going to resolve.
Assuming he's got 2 blue, 1 black or something?
Looks to be... Well, what do you want to leave him with? Because he's going to have to pay 2 of them.
Yeah.
So it looks like he's going to keep a black.
Storms 3. He's got Pass and Flames, so he can...
Maybe he gets another LED? Because the Cabal Ritual is not going to do anything for him.
Yeah, because he needs the red source right now. Maybe you just... Same plan as before,
So just give
grab
him-
a card and pass turn, hope to go off next turn?
I guess.
I mean,
Treacherous
it's-
Gods.
yeah, I think
welcome
so. There you
to
go.
the Fortnights.
I mean, it's... What's the likelihood he's going to draw interaction?
Stoneforge off the top.
Seems pretty good. If he wasn't possibly dead next turn.
Go get, a random equipment.
Yeah. The one that beats hardest. So I think...
What are we going to draw?
let's see,
Lotus
Cabal
Petal's a
Ritual,
good one.
Lotus Petal.
I think Petal might do it, actually.
Yeah, it goes up to 6, Lotus Petal, go down to 2. Storm
Because you
one.
can go to 5, you can flash that back.
Yeah, I think he might just have this.
Yeah, I think Petal off the top was...
He can cast the Massacre for free for extra storm. So let's see.
he don't think you can actually do that.
Why not?
Is it cast from your hand? Because its flashback is equal to its
right. You're right.
CMC.
You're very true. Or you're very correct. in
So, flashback of the past in Flames.
that.
And
It's
it does have a
spreading
lot
them
of
out.
stuff.
Yeah. Some probes. Is that that's 2 Cabal Rituals. Or 3 Cabal Rituals, I think. Or is that a Shao Grave right next to the... No, that's... So I think he's got triple Ritual. Yep, there's 1, 2.
Alright, and looks to see... We are seeing, or looks to be, I should say, that Storm is going off.
And I mean, he only needs, like, 9.
He doesn't even need the full tendrils. He
10 drills?
He
I
can,
never
even, he can
added
only
it up.
he only needs 9 drills.
9 drills.
That's all he needs.
Oh man, just tutoring for more mana. I think,
At this point, well, you've got Days beat.
yeah, that's true.
So-
Oh, he's just shake.
Yep, and Larry is just gonna scoop it up right there.
What's the mystery card though?
I'm gonna go with Trinium Nemesis.
It was a
Oh,
brainstorm.
Brainstorm. It's always Brainstorm.
I almost like just brainstorming then and not playing the Stoneforge.
See if you can hit Force and Blue card.
Yeah, or another spell snare or something.
True. Anyway, we're gonna head back up to the booth. I think that's gonna be the end of round 2. Looking into round 3.
Yep.
See what we can
Get some
Get-
spicy matches.
Yeah,
Some saucy matches.
saucy matches.
Ooh.
Those are the best.
What's the sauciest match you can think
I'll tell you what. I'll think about it while we race back up to the booth.
of? Okay.
Fair enough?
Yeah, race
Right.
you. That was a long run.
Whoa, okay.
From the
that
closet
was-
to the closet.
That was a long run that I was not expecting that. I'm even wearing a sleeveless shirt and I wasn't expecting that. Whew, okay. So sauciest match I can make. It kind of just escaped me as we were running up here.
Yeah.
But
Spiciest match. Slipperiest match?
goblins probably because it's red. It's
Yeah.
fire.
Ooh.
Epo
GF.
GF.
Epo GF.
Epog.
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 I like it. Hard to
Yeah.
pronounce.
That's how you know they'll never get it wrong.
Yeah.
They can't even pronounce it.
No one gets it right.
Ah, look at that.
And that's
look
how you
at
get it right.
that.
Right. If only there was 2 transitional places we actually had to physically run to.
We have to
Let's-
push a button here, push a
yeah.
button here.
Go!
right.
That's why
alright.
I'm always like off
Yeah.
camera, because I'm just like
He's
got the sprinter ready mindset.
I was gonna say you saw Lost. You have to push the button when the numbers count down. Otherwise, it gets into like hieroglyphs.
I don't like hieroglyphs.
We just left Amonkhet,
Yeah.
so you don't need the hieroglyphs to
We're
work.
in hieroglyphs. We're still in Amonkhet, right? Or it's getting blown up. By some big dude.
I guess so.
It's that hour.
You got me. It is the witching hour.
Well, let's see. I think it's about round 3. Should I go out there?
I think that is probably a
Find
good
some
thing.
playables? Maybe some death and taxes?
Well, they are big fans of Death and Taxes.
We did see a Stoneforge Decory win, though.
True.
Maybe High Tide?
If
If he's 2-1.
Yeah, we will try to put some DNT on screen. We were doing that earlier, but, well, the Wizards event reporter was not having it. Jund, please. Yeah, I trust Ryan on this one. I trust him to make a good decision and not put High Tide on here. I think that's what it comes down to. So yeah, there are how many of you watching right now? 97. That is a sorry about that. Is the pre-release tomorrow? That is correct. Oh, sorry, I had a little bit of a burp there. The pre-release is tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific time. So you it's in 14 hours ish, 13 and a half. Less than a day away. And our very own TJ is going to be there. Alpha Centauri.
Alright. I'm sorry. So Josh is on the wall on Chris's control, and Donovan is fighting him, playing High Tide. Everyone else was already a combination that had been on.
Harry hasn't been on yet.
Harry was fighting Larry, who's been on.
And
And then Chris was fighting Sam, or Chris was fighting Corbin, other Chris was fighting Sam, and then this was the only 2 people who haven't been on.
fine.
It was literally, I was looking at everything, and I'm like, oh man, jokes are jokes, but
By the way, sorry I missed your name. Something about Reese. Welcome to the Fortnights.
welcome. I wasn't even here. I literally missed your name. But now I'm just missing you, because I don't know where you are, or what your name is. But John
Sure.
Hightide, he's probably pretty excited. I would imagine. Unless he's just like, I hate Hightide and John. That's why I named myself after them. After my
How many
hatred.
people are playing Legacy tonight, Ryan?
12?
Well, that is quite the number.
There could be some out there just playing for fun, too. Who knows? Let's just say 50. Round up.
12 closer to 50 than 0.
Nice. Names are on the right sides. Oh, what? Can we get a different Hightide art?
No,
Really?
I actually can't get a different identity.
Oh, okay.
Just for you. You don't like the pirate? We're headed to the pirate set.
Okay, it's fine.
It's the
fine.
pirate set.
You know what? It's fine. We don't have to talk about it anymore.
Okay, pirates.
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 trying to be.
All right. Welcome down to the battlefield.
I'm keeping
Pirates.
my thumbs up the whole time to keep positivity. But sometimes they turn into guns because the pirates.
Well, you know, they never are ready for finger guns.
You think we'll get a Pirates versus Ninja dual deck for, you know, the internet?
I hope so, actually. Pirates versus Ninjas.
There's a lot of, like, Mimi cards now, like Cat Tribal, and you can get... There's not really dogs in Magic. There's a Hounds. There's, like, Thraben Purebloods, and there's, like, Jackal Pup. And, I don't know.
we can do this. We have
Favorite
the
dog
technology.
card in Magic? Thraben Purebloods is mine, because it's literally just 3 dogs.
We can do this. We have the technology.
The decknology.
Oh,
nice.
we do now.
Actually showing your hands. Keeping them out wide and spread to see.
Is that a Knight's Whisper?
Yeah, he's playing Grixis Control.
Oh, neat.
Playing one. He can snap it back. It's not too bad. Doesn't cost 3 like Painful Truths. Is that all the dogs? The
I'm looking at all the hounds.
See, but like, cause a hound. There they are. There's the Thraben Purebloods. Just 3 dogs in a room. A 3/5. What does that
there's
mean?
one. There's one for each power.
Well, what's the toughness? One of them
Five.
is just really tough.
One of them is the alpha,
Ah.
so they get an extra 2.
Oh, Zodiac Dog. Who
Oh,
could
it's Wild
forget?
Mongrel. Wild Mongrel's the best hound.
Yeah, Wild Dogs is a funny card though. 2/1 that switches control.
There's one with Monstrosity.
Monstrous dog. Wild.
Huh.
What's your dog's name? Zodiac.
Just a really big David Fincher fan. Watchdog blocks if able.
If able.
Yeah. As long as it's untapped, all attacking creatures your opponents control get -1, -0.
That's kind of cool.
Oh, also, all changelings are actually dogs.
So.
By the way, I have a new favorite thing to Cavern one now.
Huh.
Hound.
Hound. Let's do it. Cavern on Hounds. Donovan starting off. Ooh, nice signed island. I think all of his island arts are different. It's gonna Donovan a fan favorite.
Yeah, that's also actually funny enough. New member of the Rogues Gallery, Feline Longlore.
Oh.
Big
High
High
Tide.
Tide fan.
Yeah.
Big High Tide fan. Possibly the only source I trust on High Tide.
Yeah.
And
Most-
by possibly, I mean literally the only, the only.
I'm sure there's some salty sailor out there playing High Tide on a boat for flavor.
Angelberto Jr. as opposed to, you know, the normal one. Welcome to the Fortnites.
Ooh, Bro Montana.
Whoa.
They're joining in, coming in, left and right. Do you think High Tide players are the saltiest players you meet?
I think it's only fair turnabout
Oh.
that they do it.
Hopefully we don't capsize because we're in a sinking ship.
Well, you know, I really don't want to make these jokes, but I just have to force them all over.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
So Preordain number 2.
They don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
Well, the years keep coming and they don't stop coming.
All right, and hopefully he can hit the ground running with a 3rd Preordain, eh?
Oh, look at that. Even has a copy of High Tide in hand.
And Time Spiral, or
Yeah, it's Time Spiral.
yeah.
Time Spiral.
I always think with Time Twister is the one I usually say.
Oh, man, if it was Time Twister.
That's
It
pretty
would
good.
probably not be better than Time Spiral, honestly.
Yeah.
Because you get to untap your lands.
Right.
Funny enough, I can't actually choose the art on these cards.
Yeah.
They just pop up.
That
Sorry.
High Tide. There he is.
Also,
Like,
Pirates!
pirates and birds.
Ah.
For Josh's side of it.
So, Baleful Strix off the top.
Pretty good against High Tide.
Well, it does draw a card. It's
Blocks
better than
the
nothing.
Malagron.
Better than nothing.
That never will swing.
Oh, but that one time it will swing. You're going to block it. It's going to look so foolish.
Oh yeah, white border and a not white border. People are gonna freak out. Draft box lands. You know, it's no. There's that one's signed, isn't it?
I think it's signed by himself. If I remember right, he signed it himself.
Oh man, Donovan. They're just touching each other's lands now. I'm confused. White border island, 1 white border, maybe more.
There are 2, but they're also mismatched. So, Pyromancer instead. Looking to... Yep, we
Oh,
do have
there
the
you go.
probe.
Some free spells, free guys. Let's look at your hand. You think that card will be banned?
If it was up to me, it would.
Yeah, it's pretty unfair.
So-
We are still on the proxy rule, so
Yes.
you can proxy up those duels. Those
Yep, you get
forces.
15 of them.
Is it 15?
It's 15.
Is a hard force.
Well, you know, Dylan does love his blue cards.
I'm sure if someone showed up though and wasn't aware of the rule.
Yeah, it's as long as you don't break the spirit.
Yeah.
You know, we're pretty chill about it.
I
So
think what ruined it is 3 people showing up with Blood Moon Stompy.
I think 3 people showing up with goblins and had no intention of doing it but ruined it. So hashtag blame goblins.
Blame
Totally
goblins.
not elves.
Let's see.
So his hand of 2 High Tides, a Swan Song, and a Time Spiral is joined by another copy of Time Spiral.
Double Time Spiral, double High Tide.
Now that card not nearly as good as you think it is.
No.
No, a backup copy of Time Spiral not as good.
It can be rough when your opponent gets to draw cards too.
Yes, definitely, especially
Making
against a
another
forcible.
Charmander, boom.
Yep, we're gonna look at the top
Ooh,
3.
Bolts,
Gonna find
Spell
Spell
Pierce,
Pierce.
pretty
Spell Pierce
good.
is a pretty good card.
Take that, and then I think what's the Bolt second down?
Yep. Well, finding Forked Bolt. Forked Bolt not as good.
I think we're gonna fire it out
However,
main phase.
Therapy.
Sacking those Charmanders.
Probably gonna name High Tide here.
Yeah, then probably gonna name Time Spiral.
Yeah. So this is gonna get
Is
Swan
that good?
Songed.
Yeah. That's okay, because it's coming back. Oh,
Interesting that Josh didn't want to try to fight that with Spell Pierce.
that's
Even if Donovan pays, Donovan pays 2.
Eh. I think I like it. Save your value for when he's going to tap out eventually, I guess.
So
Especially if you get this
aimed
High
at
Tide.
High Tide. Now he's just stuck with 2 cards he can't cast in hand.
And 2 cards that won't be very good by the time he manually gets the 6 lands.
Yeah, especially that.
I love Young Pyromancer and Cabal Therapy and Gitaxian Pro. Also, I mean, Young Pyromancer's a fair card, but those other 2 cards, not so fair. You're just looking at pictures of TJ?
Well, wouldn't you?
No. Or, I mean,
Wow.
yes.
Wow, that's hurtful.
I was just there. But on my own time,
Hurtful.
I'm just trying to draft some Vintage Cube.
Oh, I think we all are.
I'm heavily addicted. The other night, I just kept going 3-0, so I
Just kept going.
just
Yeah.
didn't stop. Oh, except for when I lost 3 matches one, I had to obviously buy my way back in and play again to prove that I can go 3-0 again.
Well, look at that. Someone else uses Charmanders for their tokens.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Well, you know, the Charmanders do char. And char is a real card in Magic.
And so is Psionic Blast, and they're basically the same card.
The one you can pitch to Force. It's way better in Legacy.
That's true. But the other one you can pitch to Pyrokinesis, which would be very good right now.
It would be very good right now. I don't think either player's playing Pyrokinesis, though.
No. Unfun.
It's Honey.
Jade.
I
Or
was-
maybe it Shoni Jade.
Shoney. Well, you know, maybe just big Rick and Morty fans. Really like the Shonies.
Maybe. Hanging out at Shoney's.
So Donovan falling to 9. And looking to be 7 here in a second.
Yeah. He actually had Bolt in hand too?
I don't believe so. I think you
Or-
fetched that away.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yep,
Spell
fine.
Pierce, Baleful Strix of the
And
Force.
here comes a
Ooh,
5/5 for 1 mana.
This
Is that
pretty
pretty good?
It's okay. It has a lot of flavor text.
Basic Island, and not really what he's looking for. And Donovan's
We're
going to pack
scoop
it
him
up.
Ooh. That's kind of the game you want to win game 1 against this Grissus control, where it's just, it doesn't seem like it gets much better.
Yeah, copies of Flusterstorm are definitely incoming. And, well,
Surgical, maybe. And
Surgical.
bad cards coming out. Forked Bolt, kind of bad in the
Lightning
matchup.
Bolt, not great.
Not good. Ooh.
Pyroblast is, oof.
Rainbow Blood Moons.
Ugh.
Not good
Yeah,
in this matchup.
Not great. That looks to be this is in his sideboard. Oh, I saw that, Josh.
Huh.
I saw that. No, the card you put face down on your deck.
What was it?
He's 2 copies of Boyle.
Is that card good? Wait, Boyle? He's playing Islands.
I don't think he knows that.
I mean, he's playing not Islands also.
Ugh. He's a crazy person, I say.
What legacy decks do you own and play? Is that to us?
That's to us. What do you play, Ryan? Other than, you know.
I Storm. I have Grixis Delver. I had Dredge, but I sold most of the pieces off because I've never gonna play Dredge. And I also have Burn, but don't really play. I get enough Burn in Modern.
Well, you know me.
Elves?
I do love me some Heritage Druids.
Some green guys. Why
Some
don't you
small
play
green
Elves in
creatures.
Modern?
You know, I keep asking myself that question every week.
I lose to it a lot, and it's like for a deck that I don't know. I never see anywhere really, but when it comes out, it just affinities you, or sometimes it does some cute stuff.
Is High Tide just not as good as it used to be right now?
Well, it's as good as it's
Shack.
always been. Just the other decks are better.
Yeah, that's actually probably more true than not. Grixis coming out of Young Pyromancer Cabal Therapy really is not good for the deck. When you're trying to focus on playing one card over and over again.
Yeah, getting a critical mass.
Yeah.
Of like spell. I guess you really only need enough lands in a High Tide or 2 High Tides or whatever, but you're really trying to not get Thoughtseize, and especially when that Thoughtseize like auto hits you.
Yeah, and also weirdly enough, Top getting banned kind of hurt it a little bit.
Yeah, which
Oh,
for some reason I thought someone was playing Top today. I must have just seen it in their extra cards or something like that.
or like an EDH deck or something.
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be funny. Ooh, Island Top. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, I won the game. Look at that.
There was someone who won the game at the Seattle GP off of their turn 1 Goblin Guide, revealing Dig Through Time.
Yeah, there's a lot of stories that always start with, yeah, I won the game on turn 1 of the Goblin Guide. They revealed a ban card.
Gotcha. Wait. Make High Tide Grain enough. Unban Frantic Search.
Yeah, never unban Frantic Search. Holy crap, no.
Why? Is drawing 2 cards and discarding 2 cards for free good?
I think you could literally do anything for free, and it would end up being broken.
What about
Lose the game for free.
yeah.
Probably broken at some point.
If you lose the game, you win the game.
Yeah.
I love Black Tide. That's
Bubbling Muck?
Yeah, Bubbling Muck's one of my favorite cards.
Yeah, I just wish there was a way to actually make that card good.
Easy.
Other than Storm. Or High Tide.
Easy. You just have to. I don't know. Okay, what you do? You play Ice Crown Scepter, that card that untaps all your permanents or whatever. Is it all non-land, or is it all permanents?
I don't have no idea what you're talking about.
It's a blue card that got printed recently.
Oh, it's non-lane permanents.
Oh, well, never mind.
Yeah.
You just play Palancron and Bubbling Muck instead of High Tide for some reason, and you cast, Drain Life. Basically Storm. Kind of what you didn't want to do. But,
Not at all. So game 2 here.
Donovan on the play.
Yeah, that's got to be better than being on the draw.
But
Especially
I mean,
against the Cabal Therapy deck.
Ooh, looks like Josh has got a Surgical Red Blast. Seems pretty good.
And Therapy.
Hey.
But crucially, no Pyromancer. So
Yeah.
Donovan, no lands. Looking to mulligan.
Ooh. Does Josh have Probe too?
Don't think so. So he doesn't have the Peak Therapy combo.
Yeah. Even though in the blind that card is so dangerous sometimes. I mean, pilot dependent, but I think you know what you're trying to name in this deck.
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
It's kind of the name of the deck.
I think I still always just blind name
Brainstorm?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially in your opening hands, because like that's what you don't want them. If they have a High Tide, they still have to get to like 3 or 4 lands.
Get a random card on this.
Caracas.
Get Caracas.
It's pretty random.
Neat. Just neat.
In All-Star, that was like the first card when someone was like, "Oh, Commander," and I'm like, "Oh, I'll build a Commander deck." Caracas is the first card I put in. Like,
Bounce your commander. Yeah, that's probably good.
well, it was actually to bounce my own Commander. Play it multiple times.
Yep.
Dramatic reverse. Yeah.
Untap all non-lands.
Ugh.
Yeah. Sorry.
No Bubbling Luck combo.
Yep.
Could play both. You know, Bubbling Luck and High Tide.
I mean, Mucktide is a thing. At least that's what Chase tells me, and Chase, knows
Mucktide.
things.
I guess. He does know things. Is that the Swan?
Is that actually the Swan from Swan Song?
I don't know. Oh, he's shuffling it into his library.
Silver Lindo.
He shuffled that Swan right in there.
Now it's gone.
Now it's gone. Well, that's good.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Fortnite.
Gonna snap at you, but not in the bad way. I
was gonna say-
turn a creature.
I was gonna say
for
Donovan
free.
might actually literally be playing Snap.
That'd be cool.
Like he could Cunning Wish for Snap.
It's actually not too bad. I mean, all you have to do is balance like what your Aethersworn Cannon is, make more mana, go off.
Oh, the Swan doesn't make an enchantment creature? That's lame. It's in Theros. It should make enchantment creatures. I want it to trigger my constellation.
Oh, there we go. The best card in the format. Oh, what? Yeah,
No,
there you go,
get it
Josh.
off. Get
no,
it
No,
off.
you leave it right there.
Get it off.
I am in support of the BOF. Keep it there.
Josh. Come on.
It's off.
And I'm still just, nah. Nah.
Put it back on. That's my favorite card.
So,
Well, second favorite card.
Preordain, gonna look at the top two. He likes one of them. He's gonna draw that
He really
card.
likes Preordain too. He
Because
seems to keep drawing them and playing
He
them.
just found a Preordain at the top, so look at that.
The number one cantrip.
Ooh, that is 2 surgicals.
Oh, surgical your Preordain.
Would end up doing a fair bit.
What
What card was that? That was a copy of Brothers of Fire. You don't need to know what the card does.
It's a 1 and a double
don't need to
red
know what the
at
card does
C2
at all.
From the dark, for activated ability 1 and 2 red, ping a creature or player and yourself.
So Therapy is going to resolve and hit nothing. Probably Blind Named High Tide.
Or Brainstorm.
Or Brainstorm. Yeah, guess what? Neither one.
Definitely not Preordain. Next level, but maybe we'll see a
Definitely
surgical
not.
on
Definitely
Preordain.
not Time Spiral.
Yeah. But like you said, the Brainstorm, the High Tide, those are both fine names. Everything else is kind of meh.
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 Maybe Ponder. But you don't know.
Yeah. Wasn't the one mana cantrip that he had, basically.
Fall Therapy's still good though.
Therapy, quite the card.
I wonder if he's going to surgical, just to get the Preordain.
Looks like he is.
Boom, get
has,
it out.
has the backup and
Getcha.
deciding to at least get a card out of the hand.
And now we get to see through his deck. Oh, did he just look at his own deck?
Well, he fetched, so
Oh, okay.
did not matter a whole lot. Deck collapses in his hand. Still found a Preordain as the first card. Can't we all be so lucky?
I mean, I don't consider myself super lucky when I have Preordains. In any deck.
And
I
it
play
looks like Donovan is actually playing the Thing in the Ice in the sideboard.
Oh, is he sideboard him in?
Yep, I
Seems
believe
good.
I saw one as we were going through. And wait for it.
I think this is the Storm deck that I do like having an alternate win con more than like Ant.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, you could pull off the vintage Ant trick.
Yeah.
Board in 4 Dark Confluence and just beat him down.
I do like that plan is the best of them all. I think like Monster Mentor or Young Pyromancer or even some people play the Thing in the Ice or something like that. It's just like you end up with so many weird lines, and then you sideboard out like crucial cards, and then you end up with like a Storm hand that can win, but you can't because you like I've diluted my deck to play 4 Thing in the Ice.
I
and
do
Storm,
like
or-
Thing in the Ice a lot.
It's
So
one of the coolest cards that I think they printed for a while.
yeah, oh yeah, I do like it a lot.
Oh, I was like,
Ponder
Preordain.
off
Didn't
the
get the
top.
last Preordain.
Look at that.
Building Bubbling Muck Legacy, do it. Cast some cards.
You know what, Doro? You do you. You do you, man. So we're gonna look at the top 3. A copy of Palinchron, a Brainstorm, and a land.
I don't really like. I mean, the Brainstorm's sweet.
The land's also probably good.
Yeah. Draw the land, play it. Or wait, no, he's already played a second wave, right?
Yes. So it looks like we're
I
gonna
think I
do
still
that.
draw
Maybe
the land
keep the
anyways.
Brainstorm.
I like to keep the Brainstorm on top just in case he can Thoughtseize again or something.
Well, you have the Spell Pierce, right? So
Yeah, but you don't really want to Spell Pierce that.
I guess that's fair. Looks like Donovan agreed with you and drew the land, so we're gonna find land 3.
Cast
Gonna Brainstorm first.
Keeping that land in hand just in case. Find something better, maybe a fetch.
I believe we can find a copy of High Tide and a copy of Flusterstorm.
But man, Josh's hand right now is like Red Blast, another surgical.
Lands?
2 lands? 3 lands?
Now that's a hand Donovan can beat.
Yeah.
So
Red Blast looking pretty strong.
it would be if not for the Flusterstorm.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
It's gonna have plenty of copies to send right at it.
Now the problem is Donovan does need another land to go off.
And like a high, he doesn't have the High Tide either.
He has the High Tide, but he needs the land.
Oh,
He needs
we're
to
gonna
be
see
able to
about
High Tide
therapy,
into
though.
therapy.
What do you think he's naming?
Oh, this is why I liked playing. This is why I liked passing with the Brainstorm.
Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe
what to do that.
cast Spell Piercing here, or
Well, I think
Oh,
what
no.
Josh is going to end up naming is that Time Spiral because he knows it's in hand.
yeah. Oh, we are gonna shoot the Spell Pierce at it.
Ugh.
I feel like Josh is just gonna let this be a 3-mana Cabal therapy,
I think I'd be okay with it, definitely.
or maybe he's Red Blaster. Oh no, he's
Nah,
not.
I think you just say, okay, I'm gonna pay 3 mana and make you discard a card.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's a stupor, but not.
Less
Yeah.
cards in his hand is kind of what you're going for.
Are
So
we
I did
already
need
up
the
to
dice roll.
170 of that? Wow.
What's that?
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it.
Una's Grace?
Oh, wow, we're up to 170 people have been graced by that command. That is a lot of people.
A lot of people. I don't even know if I know that many.
Also, thank you so much, Prince Morgan. That is a very, very nice compliment.
Ban Therapy? Nah, ban Probe.
I would also ban Probe. Probe is not a fun card.
Probe's not very cool. It just, like, doesn't really make a lot of sense. But Therapy is fair
Therapy
enough.
off. I was going to say, therapy off the top for Josh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well, that's looking really rough.
Yeesh. I was going to say, Andy's going to be able to pay 2 for it, so... Now it looks like Donovan's going to have to play a fair game, which he can't do very well.
He can, if he goes Thing in the Ice, cantrips into cantrips. I mean, I don't want probe banned. I love going turn 1, probe you. Oh, I guess I'll take 3 of your best card, or 2 of your
Yeah.
best card, or even just 1. Like, it's just a super Thoughtseize, or sometimes it does nothing. But usually when it does nothing, you're like, well, now I can kill you.
Yeah, I just am not a fan of Gataxian Probe
Yeah.
at all. I don't like that card.
I really enjoy casting it. I don't really like it in the format, though.
Yeah, I think I'm in that same position. So Donovan, ooh, this is bad. This is bad for him.
Yeah. 3 islands, draw, Thing in the Ice?
And thank you, Prince
Ponder.
Morgan. That is 1 bit.
What is... He's got 1 land still tapped? Or is this... Oh, because he Flusterstorm.
Yeah, he
Fluster
Flusterstormed.
his turn.
Looks like to be a shuffle off the ponder. Did they resolve that Flusterstorm correctly? Real quick. Aztec 510. Thank you.
Flusterstorm?
The welcome to the Fortnights. Yeah, because there was a storm count of 1.
Yeah.
Basically turned into Spell Pierce.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I didn't see Donovan board out tied, so you could wish for it later.
Nope, that was all 4 that are now exiled.
Yeah.
And you cannot wish for something in your exiled zone, because that is still part of the game.
Darn.
Fun story.
If only.
Well, that used to be how it worked.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
you could, like, wish for your, like, swords
You
to
use,
die?
so with Mirari, which
Mhm.
is a card that said if you play an instant or sorcery, you can pay 3 and copy it. You used to be able to copy Cunning Wish,
Hmm.
search for your Cunning Wish that was exiled.
Oh.
So you just... It was the really dirtle deck,
Right.
but it was really fun.
That's pretty funny.
Yep, it was removed from the game.
So you can get it. Well, let's see. Donovan thinking about this ponder. He's got a cunning, or is that Cunning Wish?
Looks to be, yeah, Cunning Wish and 2 lands.
A rough hand. But
Definitely not a good hand.
I mean, maybe he's not totally out of it. Josh really has no active threat.
I was gonna say, you can Cunning Wish for Meditate at some point, maybe?
Yeah.
Ooh, that is bad for Donovan.
think he's playing Deathrite Shaman. I think it's pretty much like Delverless Grixis control. He's playing like. Some
I actually don't
counterspells.
think he's playing Deathrite Shaman.
Oh, maybe.
I think he's just all aboard Baleful Strix deck.
Yeah. He's got the Blood Moons too. In the main board, I think it was.
Sideboard.
Sideboard? Okay. I thought so.
That is not good for the High Tide deck.
E. With 2 Cabal Therapies still in the
I was
yard.
gonna say pressure plus,
That's
your
really
High Tides
all.
have been stripped out.
Yeah, all
Yeesh.
Josh was missing.
Rumble! 19. Welcome
Solid
to
name.
Fortnite.
How was it chosen? Yeah, there is a chance. I mean, I think it's
I'm
fine.
not sure how to
doing it
pronounce that,
there.
but welcome to the Fortnites.
Maybe he draws more.
Maybe he
interaction
draws.
or something.
Maybe he draws another Spell Pierce, in which case you don't
Yeah.
actually do anything because you know about the.
Ooh, free spells.
Oh, there's the Cunning Wish.
Nice Cunning Wish. Gonna pretty much do nothing with the 2 red blasts in his hand, though.
This is yep.
This is round 3.
I do not know what you're talking about.
Me
So an
neither.
attack, gonna put Donovan down to 15.
Then with
Not
both
really
in
a whole
hand.
lot he can do about it.
Bolt, 2 Red Blasts, and some...
See if he wants to cast this Cunning Wish, and if I'm Josh, I'm gonna Red Blast that.
I think so.
Pyroblast, not Red Blast.
Yeah. Power Blast. You can target anything with that. Target your angler, target those lands. Doesn't matter. But if it's not blue, it's not going to do much.
True. It is gonna get you an extra token off Young Pyromancer no matter what, though.
No matter what, that's why we play him.
Let's say Donovan just checking his sideboard, see what targets he has for that Cunning Wish.
Ooh, Ivan G. Welcome.
Fair
to the
enough. Welcome to the Fortnights. Gonna fall to 14.
Oh, right. I was like, what did he search right now? So, getting the fetch out of the way. Is he going to cast this Cunning Wish, or...?
Well, he doesn't really have a whole lot of else to do, so...
Yeah. I
Unfortunately.
mean, after the... Getting 2 surgicals and your hand pretty much stripped apart.
Yeah, on a double mulligan to start.
Yeah.
Against a matchup that you probably weren't favored to start.
No. In that
Not-
game 1, you
not
really
good.
do want to try to get in there and then hit him with, like, the thing in the ices or something like that. High Tide's main nemesis, Red Blast.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, 1 mana counter your whole deck seems pretty good.
It does not seem bad.
That's why he's got to
Looks
play.
like he
Chalice
drew a
is
copy
on
of
1.
Merchant Scroll.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 tutors against,
A 5/5 and a bolt in hand.
yeah, not exactly what he's looking for.
Ooh, and Snapcaster.
Julian Twitch.
Twick.
Twick.
Twish.
Twish. I like Twish.
Yeah. Twish.
Twish. It's like you're playing basketball, but it's not quite a swish.
Twish.
It
It hits the back rim a little bit.
only a little bit though. It's like a twish.
Ooh. In response, he's going to go ahead and
Oh,
Snap
surgical. I think this is a little bold.
just get him out there.
I don't really like this that much.
No, maybe he thought there was a second one in hand or something.
I don't know if I like this.
I mean, Josh pretty much got it.
I mean, I agree, but at the same time, like, I'd save this for something a little bit more important.
I mean, all the important cards are gone.
Uh,
What else is there to surgical?
Brainstorm. I think I like a little bit more than Cunning Wish.
Cunning Wish grabs sideboard cards that might, like, I don't know. Maybe he's got, like, a Teleman's performance.
I guess.
Cast against
Ugh.
him.
Ugh.
Well, a lot of ew sounds.
Yeah, just a lot of.
So he's got Merchant Scroll and Mystery Card. Unless that Merchant Scroll grabs, like,
Exhaustion?
Shahrazad. Exhaustion would be cool.
Exhaustion, and you're not dead. Looks like he's going to Brainstorm. It's one of the Cunning Wishes mixed
It's
or
probably a proxy.
It is probably a proxy.
We allow the 15 proxies.
Yep, 15 proxies as long as they're playable on camera, and use your credit to purchase real copies of the cards eventually.
But get you in there.
Yep.
Get you in some duels and some forces.
We'll get you in the door.
Yeah.
Get you in the door.
I mean, generally Legacy decks are pretty cheap besides the land base.
Yes. Definitely.
Ponder, Brainstorm, dollar cards. And then there you go. That's it. Delver's
Yep,
cheap.
looks like I found Force Ponder. I have a copy of Time Spiral and a Palinchron.
Yeah, I mean,
Loken is alive.
howdy.
I don't believe you. I think Loken is not alive.
Well, how did he subscribe?
Well, I don't know if that's Loken.
That's true.
Could
We're gonna
be
need some proof.
Could be someone else.
Oh my god. Next time I'll play Storm and proxy out, like, I don't know, my basics.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Proxy
Oh, man.
some random cards. Or that was like for the vintage tournament.
Oh,
Adam's
wait.
gonna come with real power but proxy, or yeah, real power but proxy everything else.
That's lame. So an attack gonna put Donovan down to
Two dead.
2 and dead.
Nope, time spiral.
You know,
Red Blasted!
had it all.
Ugh.
So Josh gonna take down High Tide.
Pretty bad matchup though for Donovan as far as that goes.
I'm gonna say Cabal Therapy deck and has
Surgical and Red Blast and early pressure. Pretty much everything you don't want to see.
pressure. Exactly. I don't know how you beat one copy of Pyroblast, let alone 2. Vampire Gothic. I think
With a
you-
Force and Flusterstorm backup to get
Yeah.
this Spell Pierce, it's just rough.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Fortnights. I will see you back up in the booth.
I'm gonna hop out, find a match.
Yep. See Willie. Also, thank you.
See Willie.
All right, sorry for the early cut there, but welcome back to the booth. I'm Coleman. Ryan is my co-host tonight, playing some Legacy. Yeah, some Legacy action. So UFO, that is actually not that's not going to be an acceptable proxy under our rules. It has to be okay on camera. So that one we can't abide. But anyway, to the 110 people watching, welcome. If it's your first stream, put in the chat where you're watching from. I always love to know where people are watching from. Also, if it's your first stream, consider hitting that follow button. We do this stream 3 times a week. Wednesdays, we play some Modern at 7. We play some Legacy tonight. Sorry, that name escaped me there for a second. At 7:30, and then tomorrow we actually are playing some more Modern at 6 p.m. All these times are Pacific. And if you hit that follow button, you get a sweet thing on your name. Your name pops up with some lightning and looks really, really cool. Also, Maeve, I've made my I think I've made my intention clear on that Hazaret's Monument deck. Anyway, let's see here. Whew. Yep, we're hitting round 3 of Legacy. Just waiting on some matches.
Looks like we're no matches.
Fair enough.
Everyone's game 3, but should be over in pretty quickly.
Fair enough.
Actually, Chris and Connor might be on their game 2. Let me go ask them.
Alright. In and out. Look at that. Doing a whole lot of stuff. No matches. I promise it'll be back soon. I promise. There we go. Alright, so yeah, how y'all doing tonight? Doing good?
So it looks like Chris and Corbin are on their second match, but we might get a third.
Okay, fair enough. They'll let us know.
Yeah.
They won't let us know, will they?
No.
Probably not.
Well, Josh nodded, so I trust Josh a lot.
That is one way to determine.
He's controlling this situation.
He is the
Like he controlled that match.
I was gonna say this is the same guy who put Boyle in his boarded in Boyle.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Spoiler 1, 2, 3.
Maybe he did it because he knew there'd be high tide.
I guess that's true.
Yeah. Sideboard. I mean, I sideboard pretty specifically when I come here.
Guess fair enough. AKA Silver Ninja. Welcome to the Fortnights.
Howdy. I mean, not super specifically, but it's just like some matches I just know I'm not going to fight. So, like, no one ever plays D&T here. So, it's like, why do I have 2 Massacres?
I guess that's fair. Akon72, welcome to the Fortnights.
Howdy. Well, what should we do?
Well, I got one thing that we could do.
Arm wrestle?
No, because I think I'd actually lose.
I don't know.
Also, I don't want to get my arm snapped.
There's a bad history of arm wrestling in this store.
There's a bad history of arm wrestling, period.
Yeah. 35% of people who play break their arms.
Yeah. No.
I am not in that 35%.
I don't want to be anywhere near that 35%.
Mono Red Disruption featuring Hazaret's Monument.
Disruption is a very generous term for that.
Like
I know the deck
Ricochet
you're
Trap?
talking about. No.
Don't do it.
Hold on. I'm going to pull
Don't
it
do
up.
it. I won't do it. I don't know. I don't think Hazaret's super great. So there's my answer, I guess. Cool. We got a third match?
Oh, look at that. They
Okay,
actually
round.
let us know.
So Corbin's facing the wall, and Chris is on the wall. Corbin's on Goblins, and Chris is on Buglands, Bug Control, whatever you want to call it. Probably could even just keep Baleful Strix there, but we should put Leopold.
Yeah.
That's the one. That's the card he wants. Coleman, it's way different now, he says.
That's Maeve.
Oh, can't read it. Oh, there we go. Hello. I can't read. I also just throw around P for everything, which is It's wrong. Calling everything dude is fine.
I always say El Duderino.
Yeah. I always call everything little guys, like little ball or anything that's little. You know, it's just a little guy.
Now, for the record, maybe I did not say that. I may have thought it, and it may be true, but I never said
And
it.
I hate it forever. Like,
And on that note, we're gonna head down there. Got some goblins versus bug control.
let's do it.
All right.
Oh.
Death Ray Shaman and play turn one.
Already coming down. It looks like it's gonna be rough.
And
against
Aether
this.
Vial.
Oh, there you
Aether
go.
Vial. So
Better
not,
start than Lackey.
yeah, I was gonna say not exactly blocking it straight up.
Seems like a good plan though. Magic's fun. I almost didn't come, and then I came to play, and then I grabbed the wrong deck, and I was like, looks like we're talking Magic.
Well, talking Magic is a great way to talk.
It's basically like playing. You get to play a bunch of decks. See, here I am,
Fair enough.
putting Aether Vial at one and drawing my card.
Gonna find a copy of Warren Instigator.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Matches up a little bit better against Deathrite than Goblin Lackey.
A little bit better, meaning, not horrible.
Not horrible.
So Cavern, probably on Goblin.
Probably. Oh, no, it's on Pithing Needles, apparently.
But yeah, we are going to play a Pithing Needle. I wonder what we're going to name.
I think we're going to name that guy.
Oh, I thought we were going to name Abandon Hope.
Throw it on there, yeah.
By the way, Vasilotto.
Solid name.
Vasioto?
Vasioto. Vasioto.
Sorry
know
if
how
we're
to
mispronouncing your name. You're the random viewer of the day. Congratulations.
How is that chosen?
Randomly.
What?
Yes.
What does it mean? Do we talk about that person?
That means they're awesome. Congratulations.
You got there.
Yeah.
Randomly. There we go. Brainstorm
Cool,
from Chris. Probably trying to find some action.
Maybe trying to find a way to kill this Pithing Needle.
I'm sure he has many ways. I'm sure 10 of his cards do.
That is quite the number of ways.
Yeah, I can't read. It's not that secret even.
I was gonna say it's a quote now. You can't read.
Is it really?
Right there. Look
I
at
can't
that.
read.
You have now been immortalized
Oh,
in
man.
the quote factory.
That I can't read. I also can't see or touch computers. Can't really there's a lot of things I just can't do.
Oh, MTG bot, you are just the best.
But I'm here for you. I can look at Magic and talk about it. Look at that. Look
So-
at that card. Skirk Prospector.
So Vial on the end step. Put Skirk Prospector into play.
Get some big mana. You can look up what quotes I have. No quotes were found with that text. Haha. Yeah. Unquotable. Except for I can't, if I would love for the only quote to be I can't read. Let's see, Corbin thinking about this play. He's got the Aether Vial too. Maybe. No, thinking about it. Doesn't want to quite activate it.
There you go.
What do I got? Can't read. Yeah, that's true.
So Warren Instigator
Coming in off the vial.
Maybe.
Another goblin? Pile driver?
Ooh, looks to be.
Oh,
a
no, there
cycle
you
of
go.
A cycle of a
Gem
Gem
Palm
Palm
Incinerator.
Incinerator.
Draw a card, deal 2. That's pretty good for 2 mana.
Yeah, and it is going to resolve. Got that Deathrite Shaman dealt with in multiple ways.
Could have been stifled out of Chris's deck, though.
True. Could have stifled the that trigger.
Or the cycle.
Decided not to.
I don't know if he definitely doesn't have the cycle, right?
Well, that's why he decided not to. He didn't have it in hand.
And getting in for 1 with the Skirk.
Yeah, look at that. The 1/1 beat down. Starting early.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure Corbin's got some other goblins, and maybe Aether Vial 3 is going to make this a
Looks
lot
like we do
nicer.
have 2 copies of Crop Rotation.
Oh. So maybe going for Thespian Sage Dark Depths combo right now, or maybe
Well,
just-
we're definitely trying to accelerate it.
Cabal Pit's pretty good once it has Threshold.
That would normally be pretty good, but it looks
Okay.
like Chris is going to go for...
Oh man, maybe he has a land in hand too.
Ooh, that
Or
would
maybe
be...
he has Dark Depths in hand.
Well, we're definitely
Oh.
crop rotationing
Yeah,
right
there
now.
we go. Okay, there we go. Finding that other
Double crop
combo
rotation.
piece.
Should have named Thespian Stage, not Deathrite Shaman.
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, they're only. I don't know if he's playing a full set of them. Obviously, it might just be 1 or 2 ofs, but he might not have seen it the other games.
True.
Though I imagine something might have given it away during the other play or other games, but it looks like he's gonna have a 20/20 at the end of the turn. Or,
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
now.
Or now.
Just right now. Chris's arm is like all black.
So, Corbin's gonna
literally.
untap. See if he has Sting Scourger. Yeah.
That's kind of why I don't really like making this main phase. I mean, against almost any deck, especially this. I think he had tattoos under there. He didn't really not like them, but he wanted to get different ones. He had a Goten and Trunks on his arm, but he really just wanted to get an all black arm, and he had to
Yeah.
use one of them. And he's
Fair
got some
enough.
sweet Evangelion tattoos on the other side. So
Chris does strike me as an Evangelion guy.
yeah, I'm actually
guess that's
super
fair.
big into it. But yeah.
So, Vile put a Matron into play, and we are gonna find Sting Scourger. So,
Oh, get punished.
the old double crop rotation make a 2020 loses to a common from Time Spiral.
Yeah, when you main phase it especially.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you don't have to do that. And you don't have to get Sting Scourger.
Yeah. Maybe he won't bounce it.
I mean, I guess
He saw the line.
technically if Corbin had the Matron in his hand, he could have done it anyways, left Vile on 2 and played it
That
out for
Matron,
3.
yeah, okay, that Matron does not have haste. So, an
But
attack,
he's going to be able
first
to put
strike
2
damage,
goblins in, possibly?
gonna deal a point, and we're gonna put a
Oh.
chieftain into play.
Okay, some big goblins, some
Neat.
fast goblins. And then that's it. Oh, no, we got another one.
Well, he takes 4
Oh,
on the second one,
Literally another one.
so he is gonna fall to 14.
Oh, wow, right. Yeah, he does. Boom.
I think, right? No, he falls to. It's 13. It's 13.
Yeah.
Who's at 18 down there? Start the turn.
Oh, man, Chris.
This is
Speed interactions, you know, you can do them whenever you want.
this is not good.
No. It
Yes,
was
like-
looking pretty
It
good.
was looking great.
It was looking like
And
he
then it's
was
bad.
gonna kill his opponent.
Yeah, and then his opponent dealt with it.
Maybe he just was like, "What are you gonna do, goblins?" And goblins was like this.
Deluge,
Oh, there we go.
however,
Okay, Deluge is pretty
Deluge
good
is a great card to
to
rebuild.
get yourself back in the game.
Yeah,
So those are 3/3s. So he's gonna have to do it for 3, I think.
yeah,
is
he
the
will pay
appropriate number.
3 life.
What you do is you sack all your guys to Skirk Prospector, make a bunch of red,
And
and
then
then use that red.
fireball him at instant speed.
Yeah,
Solid.
solid. Clicking it up to 4.
Yep.
I think
So,
we might have some
Ringleader.
some Droth 4 Goblin card coming
Well,
out.
first we're gonna play a land. We're gonna pass it back. So
Ooh.
not at the moment.
I
We're
mean,
gonna
he
find
did dump
Cabal
his
Pit.
hand after that. Oh man, Cabal Pit, a rock star in this matchup.
Oh man, now Cabal Pit would be very good against just about any card that Corbin is gonna find.
I was literally like, well, Corbin's dead. And then I was like, well, Chris is dead. Now it looks like neither of them are dead.
So
and we
look
have
at
a
that.
game again.
Yeah. Life totals would indicate something else, but right now it is either player's game. So a 1/1 double strike
Pretty good.
is gonna get Cabal Pit.
What are you gonna do?
Cabal Pitted?
Pitted?
Putted?
Putted. Cabal Putted.
Cabal Putted.
Oh, Sevlin Coliseum, the other
So
sweet land.
back to back threshold lands.
There we go. Okay, so maybe he's got
Maybe
snap
he
in
might
yard.
look
He
to
probably
pitch
isn't
it.
gonna fire it off yet. But what's
He-
the other card in his hand?
I was gonna say it's a Snapcaster and a Brutality.
Okay,
Brutality also an interesting card.
pretty good though.
Yeah.
Against goblins especially.
Well, it's not gonna be there for the pitch instant or sorcery. So
Yeah, the disfigure mode seems relevant.
yep,
Ooh,
Wasteland.
Wasteland. Maybe go after the
Uh,
duel.
Force him to crack the Coliseum.
I mean, that's not really that bad of a play if he wants to keep those. But he gets to keep those cards
You
anyways.
just go after the green source. He only has one of them.
What?
That way he can't loom.
Yeah, I think that's what we do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or bold, go for your own Cavern Souls.
See if Chris wants to snap crop rotation.
I think we are gonna see that right now. I mean, it makes sense. So you get to save your green source and crop rotate for probably a basic.
Well, you already sacked your basic forest.
Ooh. Maybe he's got just another Bayou. Get a fresh Bayou out there.
I mean, that's not bad.
Or Trop. I mean, he probably wants double black though.
Maybe a stage. Try to rebuild that way.
Yeah. Get a Cavern.
Oh,
Uncounterable
looks like
things.
you're just gonna get a trowel.
Maybe no more Bayou. Could be the one Bayou. I imagine he does want double black at some point. Though.
So Ambush Viper versus the World Ring.
Yeah, 10 turn clock.
Yeah, actually, it's 9 with the
With the collector brutality.
With the collector brutality.
I wonder if he's gonna fire this off now. It's not very good value.
I think you can wait. You can wait till you untap.
Someone told Chris's sleeve is awesome. Yeah, I really like a lot of Chris's tattoos. I don't.
So it looks like Chris disagrees. He's going to draw 3.
Fire it off.
A crop rotation. Another Snapcaster. And I think a Wasteland were the draws.
Doesn't really feel good to discard a lot of those.
And it looks like we're going to pitch all 3 cards we drew. So look at that. Just milling 3 cards. Ooh.
We kept the Snapcaster?
Hoo, hoo, hoo. Look at that.
Life
draw
from the
step.
Loam. Okay. That's a card.
That is a very real card. Can get back both halves of the Thespian Stage combo.
It could also get back that Cabal Pit and the Valley Sepulchral Coliseum. But I think we're just going to go for the combo.
Yeah, I think that's what I would do here. Your
Cabal
looks like
Pit
Cabal
and Combo
Pits,
Land seems really good choice.
And maybe you can get back Coliseum.
I mean, it's pretty crazy with Loam.
Yeah, that's why I would
Like,
get it
it's
back over
actually
Cabal Pit.
nuts.
I'd get it back like that over Cabal Pit, but that's just me.
I mean, you're probably not playing either of those lands,
True.
but
Blaine, oh! Welcome to the Fortnights.
good call on the not swinging with the
Well,
snap.
it looks like Corbin's last card he has Pyrokinesis.
Really?
Yes.
No card to pitch, though.
No card to pitch.
I think he just blocked.
So an attack for 2. See if
Mm.
Chris wants to block.
Might as well.
He didn't attack, so
Yeah. To not block would be kind
yeah,
of
just
a
gonna
waste.
throw him in front.
Yeah, do it. Get him out of there. I mean, you... Hopefully you'll make a 2020 on your,
On your opponent's end step.
Yeah.
Although,
Maybe-
if Corbin does draw a Wasteland, it's gonna look a little awkward.
Yeah, I mean, then you can do it in response. That's fine. You're fighting Brainstorm.
Well, the thing is, Wasteland will always get Dark Depths,
Oh, right.
so you can always respond to it.
Well, don't you Wasteland the Thespian stage?
It looks like Chris is gonna do it main phase again.
I'm... So,
Hope that
if with a
Corbin
Wasteland, you Wasteland the...
Well, you put the trigger on the stack, right?
Yeah.
Then you kill the Dark Depths with that trigger on the stack,
Okay.
so that way it's Dark Depths.
Oh, it
says-
just turns into a Dark Depths.
it just turns into a Dark Depths, and then you kill it. Because Dark Depths says if it has 0.
Yeah.
Ryder Alston, welcome
Ooh.
to the Fortnights.
And, oh man, is that just a... Oh, no,
Okay.
not a total whip,
That's what we're looking for here.
but not getting Sting Scourger.
Yeah. Memester.
I really do wonder, like, even after getting Sting
Welcome to
Scourge in
Fortnite.
the same game, that you're going to main phase it again? I mean, there's not another Sting Scourge.
Solid play there by Corbin. He's going Pyrokinesis as his own guy and the 2020.
Nice. Tap his Pithing Needle. Okay, well, looks like that. Got Redemption. Just took a few cards. Oh, yeah, Cavernous Souls his deck.
Where is TJ? TJ is actually in Canada at the moment. He's
Up
going to
north.
be in the free pre-release, the Loading Ready Run
Yeah,
event
That's so
tomorrow
cool.
at 11 a.m.
I'm super excited for him.
Yeah, it's he's doing things. He's actually doing things.
Doing
now.
stuff. People are looking at him and asking him to do things.
Yeah, that's what we can all aspire to. Just
In some ways.
you do things.
I'm already there.
Do
you
things.
do things. You do things. Everybody.
How do you do things? And on that note, see you guys back up in the booth. Hopefully round 4 will be coming up soon. All right, welcome back up to the booth. Sorry, we just did some quick airbending.
Yeah.
That transition you see is actually just us doing
Takes a
some
lot of
avatar
mana.
stuff.
That's what the sodas are for.
Yeah, that's actually what it is. It's Bioshock. Actually, they're ether.
Oh, okay, I see.
No, not ether. What am I looking for?
Is that why you're like injecting it into my arm
I
so I can shoot?
yeah, I mean,
I was
way to break
wondering
the
about
immersion. Way to break the immersion. Jeez.
So you're gonna be commentating. Coleman's gonna be, from time to time injecting, electricity in your
just
arm.
normal blue liquid.
Easy.
Don't worry about it. Don't
fine.
worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Okay, you're worrying about it. You're doing the exact opposite of what I said. But anyway, well, if you're new to the stream, I promise we're not this weird all the time.
Yes, we are.
Fair enough.
I'm promising that.
Memento Mori 116. Welcome to the stream. If you are new, hit that follow button. You get a really cool lightning thing with your name on it.
Yeah.
It shows up just like that.
I like to unfollow and follow back just to get the
Yeah,
labels.
because you're a weirdo.
I should actually subscribe. I've never been on a computer on Twitch. It's always on my phone. Never get to hit it. But here I am, being here in person. What if there? I think they're moving around. Should I go
All
find a
right,
match?
perfect. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Yep. Give him the finger guns. Finger guns works every time. All right. Sorry, just sending off the quick texty text. Okay. I'm not this weird all the time. Yeah, that's probably things. Yep. That's probably a lie. I'm this weird most of the time. I am this weird all the time. That's where you're wrong, kiddo. That's where you're wrong, not right. That would describe me a lot. Wrong as opposed to right. So, we're in our last round of the night. Looking maybe to get some death and taxes on the screen. I know it's always a popular thing.
All right, we got a match.
What do we got?
It's James on Storm and versus Josh on Grixis. So Grixis on Grixis. Those were the matches. Some D&T player didn't want to play on stream, and then Bug Silver. What?
What side?
Oh, James is on the wall. Josh is facing.
All right.
We'll keep the weird content at a max. I mean, TJ's weird. We're all kind of weird.
I was gonna say, B Troush. I mean,
Troush?
Yeah, you're not even a subscriber.
Huh.
Heh.
He can't
Don't
even
make
unsubscribe.
threats you can't follow up on.
He's like, subscribe. Unsubscribe. Give
But-
me my money back.
But seriously, if you have the what is it? If you have the inkling or the inclination, and you have the available funds, we would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button.
I'll throw
Or,
some bits at you. I have to buy them first, I think.
Or if you would also if you would hit that follow button, it really shows your support. It's really what we do.
You don't have to actually subscribe to watch either, right? You can
No,
just-
you can just watch as much as you want.
Well, that's good. What do we
computer.
do with our subscriptions? We just throw the money into that fire pit.
Well, you mean the Cabal Pit?
Yeah.
No, I think it's the Cabal Pit at this point.
-2 your wallet.
-2 your wallet.
Yeah, that's fine. Throw
I'll
some
gi-
bits at you.
I'll give you a hint. That would probably kill my wallet.
Yeah. I think it actually would kill my wallet right now. Well, I mean, my debit card's got some toughness. Oh, I only have $1. I wouldn't even survive. I'd be dead so quickly to that Cabal Pit.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good
Because
against me,
the
too.
amount of money you have is power, right? And then
Well, money I hear is power. Or I might be misconstruing that.
yeah, what's toughness though?
That's a good question. Chat, what do you think toughness is in
Yeah.
this scenario? Money is obviously power.
Right.
But what is toughness?
How many punches you can take
I was just thinking that.
into the face?
What would toughness be? Hold on. This is like giving me like
I mean, I don't know. I think
credit rating. Credit rating's a good one. That's a really good one,
yeah.
Panda.
Man, my power and tough. My power is meh. My toughness is okay.
TJ Ostrom.
I'm like a 1-4 in that aspect, I guess.
The cut of your jib.
The cut of your jib. Ooh, man. My jib.
It's solid cut.
Yeah.
It's a solid cut.
Money is power, than toughness is how many hours you work. Ah, there you go.
I was gonna say there's no toughness. There's no tiebreakers here. That is how solid the cut of my jib is.
I see. A solid cut. What is a jib? And why does it have to be cut in a way? What if this guy? Are we good?
On that note, let's watch some Grixis Control and Storm.
That should be good. Interactive.
What is a jib?
I don't know. We can cut it, or you have to have a good cut of it.
You have to have a good cut of a jib.
It's like a steak, but for your, human values. Yeah, boating term. Jib sounds like a boat thing.
Yeah, that does sound like a boating term. But we're coming in hot
Yeah, they're already
with
going at it.
with a probe and a couple therapies. So James Hand's really getting ripped apart.
Yeah, we can imagine those Dark Rituals weren't cast.
Yeah, especially since he's only got one drill in hand.
But
as
one
opposed to 10.
land away from just casting that
I was
tendril.
gonna say, yeah.
I
I guarantee
killed
you
someone
Josh would
with
let
a
it
single
resolve.
storm, or the single tendrils.
Yeah, I guarantee Josh would let it resolve if James just cast a tendrils.
It was in the mirror. He had nauseam and he was at 2, and then he just passed. And then I just shot him with the tendrils. Ooh!
Oh, there you go, Bit Bite.
Woo!
The 17th century, the shape of the jib sail often identified the nation vessel's nationality. Oh, fair
Thank you.
enough.
$10 and like $100 worth of facts. Man, what can
Neat.
I ask for?
Well, now we know the cut of someone's jib.
Yeah, and you can really judge them by like, oh, look at that jib. Oh man, is
it's
he gonna
so
snap
it's so
ball
unfortunately
therapy?
cut.
Snap therapy.
Oh, not even
Yeah.
gonna flash it back like an actual person.
Well, he wants that,
Huh.
that clock.
So it's the old boat equivalent of the face. Oh
like
god, that
Oh, hard cast of
Huh.
probe. Force Ponder Jace Balestrix.
Whew.
It's looking bad.
now you must use the term all the time while commenting. Now I definitely will, since we're gonna go into pirate. We're gonna get pirates.
Pirates, definitely a lot of jib talk.
So now we can talk about jibs and have them actually mean something.
His sideboard's good, but I don't like the cut of his jib.
Ah, man, that jib not cut in the right ways.
It's cutting waves, cutting jibs.
So speaking of not being in the right position, a Jace the Mind Sculptor.
Yeah. Ooh, seeing a
Uh,
fetch.
Especially when they start upticking, that's not going to be good for you.
Yeah, against Storm when Jace is like, okay, I'm fine with this.
Yeah, a 4-mana spell that's probably going to get sideboarded
Swing
out,
or two.
honestly.
Yeah.
Attacking from multiple different angles.
Yeah. He's got, as we saw, the boils. Maybe those will come in.
I don't
instead.
think that'll come in here.
You don't want to pay 4 mana to instant speed blow up maybe an island or two?
So Ante is Ad Nauseam Tendrils with Entomb.
God.
So Ant E.
Yeah. You play as many Andy cards at once.
Yep.
You get their deck throughout the night. That'd be funny to play like a weird format where it's like if you win you get.
I want to play Battle City Magic, honestly.
Yeah, I really would like Battle City Magic. What
That's
deck would you
actually
play?
pretty funny. I don't know, Spark Elementals?
I would definitely play something with like I would play Show and Tell through the breach. So it's like I'll take your stuff, throw it at you.
Oh, that's pretty funny. Huh.
I would actually probably just play a really hard control deck and then have no win cons except for Snapcasters and get my win cons throughout.
I was
the
gonna
deck.
say, I was just thinking that.
I've
Huh.
always wanted to play just like no actual win cons. Like Snapcasters are literally the only thing, and just like control.
So James still figuring out
Jace.
exactly how he can win. He's got 3 cards in hand, looks to be a Therapy of his own, an LED, and an Infernal Tutor. That is a good start, but I don't think it's gonna...
Hey, I should put 2 of them back. And he's got a,
I believe one of the cards
Dark
he's gonna
Petition?
put back is Gristlebrand.
or is that actual Gristlebrand?
His actual Gristlebrand.
And that's not Shallow Grave in his hand, is it?
No, that is a Therapy.
Oh right, yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
No colonnades. Yeah, I know. I know plenty of decks do that. I realized that once I said everything, but
But this is Battle City we're talking.
yeah, this is Battle City. The snaps don't count. Maybe I'll just play like Regrowth instead, so I don't have to play Snap. Play Bug.
So, this Cabal Therapy gonna name Forcible.
Because Regrowth is obviously equivalent.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like James might be fighting his way back. Crawling back from the brink.
What's he?
Because his last 2 cards are Infernal Tutor LED.
He's got
And
a lot
if
of
you're
rituals
gonna
in the yard.
if you're gonna have 2 last cards, that is a very, very good last 2 cards.
Seems pretty fine. Probably not going off this turn. Oh, what? I mean,
So you can do that. I see if he had a Dark Ritual, I think he could do it.
he's got a ritual in the yard.
Does he have a Dark Ritual specifically?
I think so.
Because if he does that, I think he's got it. Oh no, he doesn't have a black mana.
Yeah, so you can't cast the
That's awkward.
Can't guess either. But next turn, he's pretty much got it unless Josh
So
gets...
Brainstorm,
some
gonna hide it
answers.
from everyone.
Yeah. No, he's got it.
Ooh,
No
force. Rough.
Yeah. But I mean,
Speak.
for James to be able to come back would be such a miracle-ish kind of thing.
You can't mention that. The deck's banned.
Well, miracle cards are still fine.
I don't know. You and I have differing opinions on the word "fine" there.
Oh, no, they're bad, but legal.
I guess that's fair. So an attack gonna put James down to 12.
Putting pressure on that ad nauseum line. I don't know if he wants to cast this Ponder. Or he does know there's a blue card on top, so that's
Yeah.
totally fine. Unless he instant speed Naz's.
Okay, because he has the Baleful Strix.
Yeah, yeah. So he knew that was there. I think we just drew it again.
Yep, and then we are gonna flashback therapy.
Oh man, naming probably Infernal Tutor. Yep. Or
No, don't think we hit.
maybe he named Passive Flames. I'm not sure what he named.
I think I would default name like I don't know, Ad Nauseam.
I would name Infernal Tutor there because it's the only card you really lose to besides the Passive Flames. Oh, and drawing a Dark Ritual.
All right, here we go. Red
Well,
Tooths.
It's basically over once he casts this Infernal Tutor though.
Welcome to the Fortnights.
Howdy.
What's up, Josh? How's it going?
Hanging out,
Yeah, doing some things.
watching some Dark Rituals be cast, but I don't think this Infernal Tutor is there.
I think this is going to be the end of the road for James this game.
He is playing Entomb Storm.
Yep. There's an Entomb in his graveyard and everything.
That's what the E's for.
An ante. Because it's
E
ant
and ante.
plus Entomb. Believe is what he told us. And this, he's going to let the Infernal Tutor resolve. Going to just go after the Passing Flames.
Yeah, I mean, only card in hand.
I mean, sure. I
But-
just want to counter the Tutor right now.
Yeah.
Because
But
I'm
then
a
if you
weirdo.
counter the Pass in Flames, you can also, like, eat it, I guess. It's harder for... Oh, he just got a Duress instead.
Okay.
He doesn't have Pass in Flames in the yard, right?
I don't think so.
I think knowing... Maybe he knew some body language.
Okay.
Checking what he has for lethal.
I'm just figuring out what he's trying to do here. So yeah,
Force it, I
let's make a
guess.
token.
Yeah. Rather than anything else. Oh, he did have Passive Flames in the yard.
Ah.
Oh, wow. His line is
Oh,
totally a lot different.
wow.
A lot more reasonable instead.
Did not see that earlier.
Yeah, that's a lot of information to not know.
Oh boy.
So I think it just might be game.
It's definitely looking like it.
Yeah, with
What are the dice for? That is counting mana for the black die and storm count for the white dice.
yeah. So we're going to go grab another ritual, and with tendrils in the yard, I think that's
Oh,
scoop 'em up territory.
man.
Boom. So he was a lot more in it than we actually thought.
I was gonna say I did not know he had Passing Flames in his grave.
No, I thought he still had to get it. Wow.
Okay,
Well, there you
so
What
you
a
know,
turnaround!
I was
win.
gonna say, so that end of the road comment I made, turns out there's a bypass.
Yeah.
So
The road we thought was under construction, but apparently it's been finished the whole time.
yeah, it's been there the whole time.
Well,
Dizo, welcome to the Fortnite.
so I mean, I think it definitely the Infernal Tutor. You just had to force it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
he
think
still
so.
has the Pass in Flames anyway, so like,
I think you forced the Dark Ritual there. Weirdly enough.
yeah, maybe knowing
Or
the Pass in Flames is there, but
huh.
it was very interactive until that last moment.
No, that was actually like
That was a crazy game. I did not
for
think.
for Storm, that's one of the most interactive matches I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, right.
He will mention to this post match that we should probably use Charizard.
He probably would have. Yeah, I know he forced the duress, but we're seeing if he should have forced a previous spell, maybe the Dark Ritual or something. Someone cut the road's jib. Very true.
True. We didn't like the cut of it, but it turns out the cut was fine. At least fine for James. You know, if you're a Storm fan, it was fantastic. But if you're literally anyone else,
Yeah.
not so good.
Not so good. Getting pretty much one hand in, or two cards in hand, murder
Yep.
you. Well, I didn't get to play Storm. At least I get to see.
Finding Dark Ritual off the top. I think any ritual there did it.
Yeah.
Maybe second LED I don't think would have. No, that would have done it too, I think.
Yeah, same amount of mana, and he had enough spells flashback anyways. But the Dark Ritual definitely helped get in there.
Looks
Take
like-
those out.
Oh yeah, you see that Inquisition of Kozilek?
That's crazy.
Look at that. Look at that. He's gonna board it out though, I think. No, he's boarding it in.
Yeah, in the empty.
Look at that. Look at that. Boarding
It
in
was
Inquisition.
3 for 3. So he took out the Shallow Grave, the Gristlebrand, and I think it was like 1 Entomb or something like that. And
Yep.
sideboard
Looks like
in.
Josh is gonna be boarding out those Jaces. They're little. The 4 mana is a whole lot.
A little slow. Even when it looked good, it was not. Obviously, wasn't enough to get there.
Timbalisto.
Timbalisto. Balsto.
Balsto. You know what? It's Ballisto now. I got
Alright.
Ballista on the brain.
Just changing people's names.
To
To Ballista. That's a
to
bad
Ballista.
card.
I mean, like, you're a walking Ballista. That card's great.
It's good.
So it's the best thing to do with infinite mana, I've heard.
It's one of the best. It is just a creature. It's always good. I really love that card. Sometimes not as good as Triskelion, though. In small cases.
It's small and
Very,
small.
very small cases.
Well, Magic is nothing if not corner case scenarios.
Yeah, I mean, I'm playing a Tinker deck. What? Tinker into Walking Ballista? Nah. Tinker into Triskelion, clearly.
You've been playing way too much Vintage Cube if Tinker's the first place you go.
I love Vintage. I've never drafted so many Tinker decks that aren't tinkering for like Inkwell. They're tinkering for like Black Lotus and tinkering for like LED to storm off and kill people. Like,
guess that's-
that is so dumb. That's so stupid.
Lone Wolfer 2, welcome to the Fortnights. Do we ever do standard streams? We don't currently. We've been looking to, you know.
Standard's a little dead right now, anyways.
Yeah, well,
at
a new
least-
set's releasing. We're gonna see
Yeah.
if we can do it a little bit more. We used to do standard, turnout got a little low, but maybe with the new set, there's some more interest in standard again. So
Yeah. There's a lot of cards.
it does wax and wane over periods.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can get back to some good times.
Wax to wane.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Well, it is
now Magic-
it is wax wane.
Yeah.
It's not wax to wane.
Yeah.
But
They're what's it called? They did print Reason to Live, so now I can finally say
oh hey, that's
Did it-
true.
Look I have a playset of Reasons to Live.
Hey.
I
So,
getting the probe out.
probe on turn 1, gonna reveal the hand of.
Entomb, Dark Petition, Ponder, Duress, or not Dark Petition, Cabal Ritual.
Okay, well that's gonna be a pretty solid one.
Just leaving up the land. Looks like Surgical Brainstorm Force out of Josh's hand.
Quite the long string of letters there, and I didn't quite grasp all of them.
There were a lot of them.
But
Correct.
anyway, welcome to the Fortnights.
Come here. To here.
Yeah.
This building, even.
Maybe not this building,
Why not?
because we're not going to be here in this building in a little
If
bit.
they get here quick.
True, if you guys get here quick, you can be in this building.
If not, you're gonna have to,
Go like 2 blocks.
yeah.
That's true. So Ponder for James, gonna shuffle and draw a card. Don't think that card's gonna impact what he's doing.
Funny, if it did though. I mean, I don't think there's any card that's gonna help. Right
So
now.
the old main storm for
the
Josh.
main storm, fixing that hand a little bit, finding a Spell Pierce, Colgan's Command. Man, Josh's hand's actually looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, that surgical gonna do a whole lot of work.
If you're not familiar, or if you don't really know the Colgan's Command's coming, you can get really trapped into some lines where you're like, cast all my spells, LED, 1 card left in hand, instant speed discard. There's your Infernal Tutor right in the yard.
Yeah, definitely.
I've
Grin, welcome to the Fortnights.
I've talked to James a lot about Storm in general, and there's always a ways around it. You can cast your Infernal Tutor holding priority, cast your Cabal Ritual afterwards,
Yeah.
and crack LED or whatever. So you don't have to worry about getting the instant speed Raven's Crime, but it can be hard to call. Man.
So Duress. Do you force this?
I don't know
that
if I
surgical.
force. He's got Spell Pierce in hand, I think.
Oh
Wow, he's got a lot of cards though.
boy, howdy, that hand is stacked.
Entomb is not very good right now.
Oh boy. Oh boy. So 2 surgicals, a 4 snapcaster, Spell Pierce, and a Scalding Tarn that isn't really, welcome to the party, but it's Good
It's
enough for
good.
now.
Third land's fine. I
So
do
what do
like
you
seeing
take out
him.
of this?
Yeah, I mean, it sucks that you kind of just have to take like Force or Spell Pierce.
Looks like he's gonna end up taking the Spell Pierce.
You can't really take the Surgical. Maybe another. Oh, he's got
Inquisition?
man, Inquisition.
Another Duress.
Just take the Force. Basically, I think you take the Force knowing that you're
Ooh.
not going to be able to do much of the
Yep,
yard
gonna take
shenanigans.
Force.
But hopefully he can get rid of this.
Gonna pass. Now he's got Snapcaster up for Snapcaster Spell Pierce if it comes to it.
Yeah. With two circles in his yard, too. That is pretty rough. But I mean, as we saw last game, James pretty much hellbent, getting the card that needs hellbent, and then getting a Dark Ritual.
True. He did fight his way back from the end of the road. So Ponder going to look
Look,
at a
that
probe,
resolve.
land.
I think we're going to see a shuffle.
Yeah, maybe.
Or maybe draw probe, shuffle.
Yeah, maybe crack that fetch after drawing that probe. Nope,
Seems-
just a shuffle straight up.
Yeah, that seems good. You can hold up your fetch. Maybe he has another. I don't think he has another cantrip in hand, but feels fine. Having probe isn't really like more cards exactly, you know. And the information is pretty irrelevant right now.
Looks like we're gonna find another copy of Polluted Delta over. Brainstorming the Unstep's a great card for Josh to have.
There we go. Oh, into
Gonna
another
find
spell
another
pierce.
Spell Pierce. And a Culligan's Command.
Oh, that was the same Culligan's Command. Or no,
No, it wasn't.
He shuffled away.
Okay, shuffle them away. It might be the same one actually.
Man, that Entomb just super dead. Just so unbelievable. I mean, actually, I guess if he Entombs Past and Flames, he still holds priority if he's going to cast the Past and Flames. There's not a moment where he can surgical in between.
So it looks like Josh is gonna hold on to that Culligan's Command.
Yeah.
That's based the command and the Spell Pierce are the two cards he decided to hold on to from that Brainstorm. Didn't like the backup Scalding Turn, however.
Yeah. I mean, he can operate pretty much entirely on 3 lands. It'd be nice to have 4 to be able to Colgans with Spell Pierce held up for the turns he's going off, but it's not exactly what you want to see.
Looking to cracking both fetches. Josh, avid Stifle player.
Yeah.
That's why you see him crack fetch, resolve it, then crack
Crack
fetch,
fetch.
and resolve it.
Sup?
What's up, Bus49? How's it going?
Run any good buses lately?
If he is who I think he is, he had quite the Vegas weekend.
Oh wait, are we seeing another brainstorm?
So Snap Brainstorm. Gonna find Pyromancer. Pyromancer's a
Good
card.
clock. I mean, he definitely needs some way to close out the game. That's one thing. A lot of times, like, Control, you know, they'll get all these cards and stop you from going off like we saw last game, but then it's just
Yeah.
like Past and Flames is a heck of a card.
It really is. So young peasy.
Coming in and then getting in for 2 with the snap. Passing
The-
back.
Probably second best 2-1 of all time.
What would you say is the...
Snapcaster.
I think Stoneforge is better than Young
That's a
Pyromancer.
1-2.
Oh, I was thinking 2 mana card.
Oh, I was thinking 2-1.
2-1. Better than Vegas.
No problem. Foam Darling.
Oh!
Welcome to the Fortnites.
Oh.
Yeah. What about Bob? I would say Young Pyromancer is better than Bob, but that's just me.
I think they're pretty equal. I wish they could be playing the same deck.
It probably
You could.
can.
There you go. Maybe I'll try that. Best 2-1s of all time. I'll play Snapcaster.
You play Literal Ambush Viper.
Yeah.
That's a 2-1.
4-color 2-1s.
Ooh, Therapy.
Therapy back at you.
Ooh.
What if we just start playing Snapcasters in Storm?
Volley is a good
Because
one.
then we can snap back our Dark Rituals, and then we can Cabal Therapy with the Snapcast.
Ewit is a good one, but
Ewit is good.
Ewit's
Thalia
a
is
good one.
also good.
Thalia is a good one. I still think I'm going to take Young Pyromancer and Snapcaster.
I think, yeah.
And then Bob is the third.
I think that's just
Fair enough.
fairies. Yeah.
Do we have a deck list for Josh? I think I have his deck list somewhere.
It's got a lot of...
It's got a lot of weird cards.
I mean, he's like playing some Spell Snares, a Counterspell in the main, a Night's Whisper. So I guess Night's Whisper is kind of a weird card. But think of it just like Grixis Control. No Delvers, no Death Rites.
This Surgical is going to get cast in response. Going to take out the Duresses. Oh, he got you. You can't get it with. You can't get Inquisition when you Surgical those.
That's true.
Oh,
I do like
Woo!
having, I almost like having Thoughtseize in that slot. I feel like I mean, IOK does hit most of what you want. It's a good turn one, but I just need that reach. I never want to look at, like, IOK you, he's like, Force of Will, I'm like...
That's pretty rough.
Seems
So
rough.
that is, we found the deck name for you now. It's Playable Pikers.
Playable Pikers.
Yep, Peter picked a pile of Playable Pikers.
Oh, man. That deck would probably be pretty fine if it was just like Dark Covenant, Snap, Young Pyromancer spells.
Oh, so James didn't buy into it.
Didn't
Josh
buy
was
it?
Josh was hoping he wouldn't name Surgical Extraction
Oh.
because he cast one in response. Still named Surgical Extraction. Got the other copy.
Next level.
Yep. Now this Inquisition probably gonna get fired off too. Actually, no. He doesn't really have a whole lot of way to profit from this yet. Actually, no. He can just go for it, right? He can just go for Ad Nauseam. No, because he's not playing Ad Nauseam.
Yeah.
Right.
I think he might have one on the sideboard, but I don't know if he brings it.
Well, he probably boarded out the Gristlebrand, right?
Yeah.
So
Traditionally, I didn't see the Ad Nauseam. Like, you don't really want Ad Nauseam against a lot of these control decks. A lot of the cards you don't want to like sink a lot of mana into this one payoff and then get blown out. You kind of just want to build up this Past in Flames yard or empty for like at whatever number and just kind of kill him.
So the Inquisition,
He has, I think he does have.
I think
Ad
he has it
Nauseam
in the
side,
board,
but
and I think he boarded it in, because he boarded out the Gristlebrand.
Yeah. Well, he put in the empty IOK and something else. I don't know. It's. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't board the Ad Nauseam.
It looks like he's just gonna
And-
ship it all the way back.
Fizzling out. What's 1 bit worth?
A bit?
Yeah.
No, it's worth a bit.
Oh, okay. So if you had like 100, that's worth a bit too.
That's worth 100 bits.
Oh, okay. Are they like the things you collect in Crash Bandicoot?
I think they're just triangles.
Okay. How many triangles do we need to get more triangles?
A square. That's how many triangles you need.
Okay.
I actually have no idea.
Yeah, it's Grixis. There's no green splash. It's Grixis on Grixis. What you always wanted. Neither of them are Delver though, eh?
True.
Although both decks could probably play Delver fine. Sideboard Delvers, huh? And Storm? Oh, you got so many instants.
That takes a full turn off the tendrils. So
Yeah. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll sideboard 3 Young Pyromancer, 4 Delver.
I saw the Ad Nauseam
Oh, you got
when
it?
he was
Yeah.
going through.
I mean, that makes sense. You take out the Gristlebrand, but it seems like you're more often than not you're doing that anyways.
So Instep and Tomb for Past in Flames. Now that those surgicals are gone,
Yeah. Joke's on you, 3rd Surgical.
the joke really would be on James.
Tiny Fins. That's James calls the deck anti-up.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I also agree that the deck should be called Tiny Fins, but no.
But now it's not Tiny Fins because he sideboarded the fin part out.
Okay, so the probe gonna reveal that the coast is clear,
Yeah, 1 land short.
and here comes the Cabal Ritual for the full 5.
Josh being helpful, counting in the storm and mana.
Gonna cast another Entomb.
Oh man.
Gonna
So
go
we're
get
just entombing a ritual. Maybe. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
go get Cabal Ritual, put it in the graveyard.
Seems fine. He should just be playing Magus of the Will. That way he can entomb LEDs.
I mean, he was playing Magus of the Will for a while.
Yeah,
so
but it's bad.
he agrees.
But he's also playing Gristlebrand, which, I mean, he's undefeated. So I guess I can't say he's wrong.
I mean, that's true. So the Infernal
Magus of the
Tutor,
Storm.
Infernal Tutor, gonna go get Cabal Ritual. He's gonna cast Cabal Ritual. Go to 5 black.
Cast Past in Flames, and I think he's got this.
Yep. Cast the Past in Flames with the flashback, having 1 mana floating. I think after that.
Yeah.
Yep,
Oh yeah.
here
and
we
the-
go.
And lands. I was like,
And now he has the 2nd mana. So now we are going up to 5. Going up to 7 or 8. Sorry. There's 11, 9, and there's the tendrils.
that's all you need.
Look at that.
don't
Actually, I think
even need-
that was 11 drills.
Yeah.
It's a lethal amount of drills.
Well then. Grixis taking out Grixis.
Yeah, the Storm deck taking down the Grixis control deck. Now,
Josh's hand's pretty good. I mean, if he would have been able to land a threat faster that wasn't Snapcaster, I think, these games could have gone in his favor. But without having the Angler or some kind of crazy young Pyromancer action.
yeah, not having pressure, I think, is really what ended up losing him that game.
That's really what makes fighting Storm so hard sometimes. It's just like you can empty their hand, you can counter their first spells, but if you don't have like a good clock, it's like, okay, they're just going to pass the flames all of it back.
That's true. That is very true. So we're going to see you guys back up in the booth, see if Ryan can find another match, or that'll be the end of the tournament tonight.
I'll find something.
All right. Does Josh have Gurmag Anglers? He does. In fact, he had one in hand at the end of the game. Just no real opportunity to play it, and only drew it when the game was already locked up. But anyway, we just saw Storm take down Grixis Control in 2 games. Game 1 was a lot more interesting than Game 2, I think. That's just my personal opinion. I just really like people coming back from nothing to win the game. Did not know we started talking about Pokemon. I am woefully unaware in this subject. My knowledge has very much evaporated over the years. Anyway, there are 87 of you still watching. That's awesome. You guys are all awesome. We're playing some Legacy action. This is our last round of the night. See if Ryan can find another match before we head out. But if you're new to the stream, well, you are still awesome. And if you're new to the stream, please consider hitting that follow button so you can get informed about when we go live. We do it 3 times a week. We do Wednesdays at 7, Fridays like today at 7:30, and Hundo Swellman, welcome to the Fortnights. You get an awesome animation like that, and you get to know that we also do Saturday streams at 6 p.m. All these times are Pacific Standard Time. Ryan does look like a Tarmogoyf. In fact, he is looking to eat me, and I'm not really comfortable with that. Yeah, that is actually kind of terrifying. I've never seen the art for Tarmogoyf up this close. Ooh.
Well, we got a match.
Have you ever looked at the Tarmogoyf art? Just,
Yeah.
like, move your head really quick? That looks terrifying.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Like,
I like to think he starts out cute as a 0-1 and then gets more like that.
oh, ooh. Yeah, that is crazy terrifying.
Yeah, he's eating me.
Also, there's TJ. Congratulations. Like, how many eyes?
He only has like 8.
Like, that should be a spider, not a Lurgoyf.
He's also got multiple rows of teeth.
Like, whoa.
We got a match.
Oh, sorry. What is the match?
Chris is on the wall, and
Okay.
Joe is facing him. And Chris is on, Buglands, and Joe is on Zombardment.
Okay, well, a game I did not think we were going to get tonight.
No, but this should be a pretty interesting match. I mean, mainboard Majuka Bog feels really good, and Pernicious Steed feels really good feels okay against the deck.
And then what game are they going to?
3. Chris on the play.
Alright, fantastic. Not
It's a
that
match of
one,
cards.
not that one, that's the one.
Goblin Bombardment versus Leovold.
Goblin Bombardment versus Merit Lage.
Leovold versus Bombardment, though, seems pretty cool.
That's worth a shot.
Shoot your guy, draw a card. Shoot your guy, draw a card. Shoot your guy, draw a card. Recall guy? Seems okay.
Alright, so we've got some zombies versus some elves.
Well, a elf.
An elf versus an
Single
elf.
elf and
And a couple of
Cthulhu.
humans.
Yeah.
A couple of humans and just one, like, massive tentacle monster.
And then, like,
But not Emrakul. It's
Not
not
Emrakul.
Emrakul.
some people think it's an Eldrazi, and I'm
I
like,
do
don't
think it's a
say that.
little lame that Merit Lage can block Emrakul.
No, I like it.
I don't.
Well, I mean, he has to sack 6 of his lands, or men, or whatever he's
It's
doing.
fine. You block Emrakul. That feels weird.
Elfo
Anyway.
Strix can block Emrakul?
Anyway, we will see you guys down there. It's Bombardment versus Bug Control, Game 3. Get high. All right, here we go. They're
How's that
already
already started?
on the way. So Ponder for Chris. Not sure what he left there.
Probably some cards.
Solid observation there.
Sacrifice 6 permanents with the boys. I mean, Barrel Age is a cold one.
You
And
do
you do crack it open in a way.
you do pour one out for one's homies.
A 2020 right out there. And Deathrite Shaman. Off of Badlands.
Pretty good against the loam deck.
Yeah. Definitely gonna be able to get rid of some of that business. Unless he
So-
can crop rotate into Coliseum in response, dredge it again.
Hey, you say that like that's not a thing that could happen.
That's why it's there. Well, it's also there just because it draws 3 cards.
So we see a basic forest.
Man, I bet it feels good to draw 3 cards, throw 3 lands in the graveyard.
I thought you were gonna say, man, it feels good to be a gangster. Because I agree.
Yeah.
It does feel good to be a gangster.
One day. I'll get
Ugh.
my... What kind of gangster, though?
That is the question.
Street style, mafia style.
It's definitely mafia style.
I'm more on that street style.
Also, Bitter Blossom here for Joe is not going to end up working out that well for him since
Chris
Chris.
a Golgari Charm.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Bitter Blossom's a sweet card.
This is a very sweet card.
I picked one that today.
That, in fact, Bitter Blossom?
Yeah. That
Neat.
one. Took it from Joe. Had a sweet Smokestack stack with Ophiomancer, some green enchantment that makes 1/1s. I got Smokestacks to 5 today.
So,
To
Wasteland to
5.
kill Badlands. Doesn't he know that land doesn't need to be wastelanded?
Yeah, it's bad.
It's bad.
And then charm your thing, leave you with 1 permanent. That seems pretty landsy.
That does seem pretty good.
Let's see if Joe has the... Ooh.
Carrion Feeder off the top for Joe. Not exactly
Not
what
quite
he
a
wants
land,
to see here.
especially when I think maybe we're about to see the almighty Leovold be
We
slammed
might
down.
he might be talking up Trest,
Hmm.
maybe as an emissary of some kind. You can never tell.
Hmm. That's what we should do one stream. I'll just be behind you with like multiple arms. You can type while I do like this constantly.
Multiple arm man.
There we go.
So,
Little
yep.
Leovold. No
The
drawing
old
extra
elf-
cards.
The old elf entering the battlefield.
No targeting stuff.
Joe did draw another land. Also has a copy of Urborg Justice in hand.
Heroic Justice. A card he actually
He-
blew out the Infect player with
He
it.
really loves this card.
Card's sweet. It's a very black card in almost every sense of the word.
It's not going to be good here.
And why is that?
Couple of reasons.
Well, there you go. Decade's pretty good, though.
Decay to kill Leovold is definitely a start.
Get in for the 1. That card's sweet. I love that art. It just looks...
It
It's
is
so
very Urborg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, and another Wasteland. Man.
He's
I mean-
really going to town on this mana base.
Yeah. Joe's mana base is fairly greedy. I mean, only basic swamps is the basics, but really, he is a mono... He's a 4-color mono black deck.
Yeah.
I do love it, though. The intuition for 3 blood gas. That's a good intuition.
That is quite the intuition, especially if you can follow it up with a land and then get those back.
Land, or fetch land, shoot, or swing, shoot you for 3, land, shoot you for 3. Like,
Yep. Drawing a Thoughtseize.
Tarmogoyf cosplay on stream. Let's do it.
Yep, this is the problem with this deck sometimes. You can just get wastelanded out of the game.
That's the problem with a lot of decks.
Not elves.
You think you crowd rotation for another wasteland? Get him. I think
Untap.
more realistically, we're going to see crop rotation.
Find
snap
basic
crop
swamp.
rotation.
Basic Swamp is a good start for Joe. And yes, before anyone asks, those are proxied. Or no, sorry, altered, not proxied.
Sweet altars.
They are sweet altars. They are basics. Yo, Doge here.
Yo Doshir. I
Yo
think we're going to see
Doshir.
pretty much game over, though, with the crop rotate for Thespian Stage, snap, crop rotate for...
Dark Depths?
Dark Depths.
Although, funny enough, By the way, Casey Daly, welcome to the Fortnites. That Bitter Blossom does a very good job blocking Merit Leish.
That is true.
Also has a copy of Urborg Justice.
Does Urborg Justice? Oh,
Because he can't actually go... He can't do everything this turn.
Yeah. Well, he can. Yeah.
He can make a 20/20 for his own turn. But...
Too bad he doesn't have an Urborg on the field, and then he could actually do it.
I was going to say.
Combo. But Urborg Justice is a sacrifice?
Sacrifice.
Oh. So, but then again, he's got 2 creatures still on the field, too.
Yeah, and it looks like
Joe
Joe
just
might
kept
be
picking him up.
scooping him up.
Ooh. Soul Shepherd.
Looks like that is not what I
We
want.
could have got him with the Urborg Justice.
We added the Death Ray Shaman.
Yeah.
Death Ray Shaman could have added
And
the
the
second.
Snapcaster.
Oh no, because he actually could have added the second man with Death Ray Shaman. So he just made the 20/20 on the end step.
Oh.
So yep, okay, never mind. He was actually dead there. Don't listen to me. I don't know things. I'm the opposite of Jon Snow. Wait, no. I'm just like Jon Snow.
Does he know things?
I hear he knows nothing,
Oh.
which is better than me because he knows no things.
I don't know.
I know some things, but not.
I don't really know much. I know
Uh,
how to. I know how to see card art, and I just kind of know what it does because I've been told.
I mean, you definitely don't know how to read. I think
No.
that's been laid in stone now.
Right. Quote. Can't read.
I was gonna say that. Would you say that you've declared it in stone?
Maybe.
All
Gave me a
right.
Clue
Hell, you're gonna give me a clue for that one? That's a good one.
for the deck in stone.
Yeah, that's really good. Man, I wish I thought of that.
Well,
Well, I think that is gonna be the end of the stream tonight,
wrapping it up.
and ending it on a 20/20. Pretty good. Pretty good.
On the end of their turn too, nonetheless.
Instant speed 20/20.
Seems good. When you can't get it, echoing truth.
Need a heartfelt story describing Ryan's hard-earned magic skills to how to play without reading.
Lots of swinging into things
Can you give me the cliff notes? The spark notes even.
the Spark Notes is, swing. Oh, what's that do? Oh, okay. Never do that again.
Okay.
Bolt it. Oh, what's that do? Oh, it's a 2/4 now or a 3/4 now? Okay, I guess I won't do that anymore.
All right, fair enough.
How does that card work? Iona can't cast spells of this color?
All right, so we are actually going to be calling it right now. We're gonna send you over to a friend of the stream, Really Cool Dude.
Okay.
If I can get
How cool.
this going.
Oh,
Almost
wait.
too cool.
What is he doing?
He's doing some things.
Some cube drafts?
HL Bort.
The late sub. The
Late
end
follow.
game sub. Follow. I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know what people are doing.
Really
Subbing.
cool person incoming. Totally not buying friend. There we go.
I
Okay.
can drive home really fast, hop on the old MTGO, get cube drafted.
Hop it on. Okay, so yeah, what else? What are we gonna do? Yeah, we're gonna host you over to Z Magic.
Okay.
Really cool dude, member of the Rogues Gallery, currently on a 7-0 CC 7-0'd his FNM. I don't even know of an FNM that plays 7 rounds,
That's a lot of people.
but he's 7-0'd it and he's cubing.
Am I in the Rose Gallery?
You know what you are now. Look at that
Cool.
new member of the Rogues Gallery, Ryan.
How do you join? How do you become a rogue?
I don't know. That's TJ's department. Speaking of TJ's department,
Tomorrow.
tomorrow at 11 a.m., which is technically today for part of you
Some of you.
in the world.
Could be 11 a.m. where you are right now.
Yeah. 11 p.m. Pacific time. TJ is going to be part of the Loading Ready Run pre-release.
Pre.
He was in here earlier, but I think he went to bed because he's got to do stuff in 12 hours, including, get to Canada.
Yeah, I guess so.
So
Take
that's
some
pretty
time.
important.
It is Canada's birthday.
True. So happy birthday, Canada, to everyone to all the Canadians watching.
I'm a fan of Canada. A fan of
A Canada.
Yeah. Listen to interview with Mike Myers today. He's getting some Canadian award for stuff.
That does make sense. Mike Myers is a national treasure in both countries.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna be heading out here. Uh,
I am Canada.
seriously, guys, go watch Loading Ready Run. The pre-release tomorrow.
11 o'clock.
It's going to be on the LRR channel, which has just got linked there in the chat.
Cool.
If you're brand new, I'll link it one more time.
Slap it in there.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. I think I'll be back tomorrow. I think I'm doing this tomorrow.
I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Huh.
Are you chatting with people?
I think I'm gonna be in here tomorrow. I don't,
Who else?
that's a good question.
If I'm not doing anything, maybe I'll talk about Modern.
All right. Well, from all of us at Geek
Geek
Fortress,
Fortress?
have whether it's a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. We hope it's a great one. And as always, smash evil.
Oh yeah, gotta smash evil.
All right. Bye.